Hey, this your girl Stabaya, aka Trap Huntsman.
What's going on, y'all? My name's Chris. Bliss if you nasty.
What's good, people? It's Mackie, aka Mr. Side Nigga, aka I'm always here, aka I'm never here.
Yo, what up, what up? It's Chin the Dude, aka Chin Black, aka how do you pronounce that? Aka Jerome, aka Fila Kuti, aka you feel me? And this is Do Not Disturb.
That's why I got so distracted. Oh, but we on.
What?
What up?
Hey, what's up, y'all? What's happening?
Check it out.
She's not even up. She's not even on the staff. Like, she over here. What's
Not even on the
poppin'?
stats, not on the payroll.
She's on payroll. What's poppin'?
Shut up.
Anyway, welcome back to Do Not Disturb.
Bike.
If you're just now tuning in for the first time, thank you for listening. And make sure you follow us on SoundCloud.
Fuck that. If you're just now tuning in for the first time, shame on you.
Wait,
Yeah, you're
chill,
right.
We want more
I'm
followers.
right.
No, we want
Right.
more listeners.
You're right, but if you are listening to us for the first time, follow us on SoundCloud at DND Podcast 1. Follow us. And on Twitter at DND Podcast _ because we're lit. And I know y'all want to follow us, so I don't know why y'all.
Facts. We're the best out there.
I'm Briss, by the way, if y'all don't know. Briss, if you're nasty.
They're gonna know in the beginning.
They didn't ask
The intro.
They didn't ask you. They asked me.
How many introductions y'all niggas need?
Yes.
Like what?
You're mad as fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, they haven't heard us in a while, so like we're
In a
back.
We're back.
They just heard us last week.
All of y'all are fucking mad anyway, because I was just talking about people that haven't heard us, so you're fucking mad.
Yikes.
Anyway, we have two guests here.
Are they guests?
Why are you still talking?
Technically, y'all, I guess.
He had a long day. Let's just
We're
put it
kind of
like
the
that.
guests.
In Matt's
Technically.
words.
Technically.
I mean, we're guests where we're recording, but they're guests on the podcast, so we're technically all guests.
Okay.
We're all guests. And we're gonna let them introduce themselves. Go ahead, madam first.
What's up, y'all? It's Carlee.
Chucky, if you're nasty.
Don't say my name.
Chuck
Don't say my
Charles.
name. All right, so if you really want me to get into the AKA,
Yo, this is gonna be a good
AKA
podcast.
Carl Jr., AKA Carl Thomas,
That's a
AKA
story, right?
Chuck.
You wish you was
AKA
called
AKA Summer Rain.
Ain't no summer rain happening around here. Around y'all.
Can I gas myself?
Carlee and Hardy.
Can I gas myself?
Carl
real quick?
Jr.
Let me gas myself.
Oh,
real
okay,
quick.
go ahead.
Please.
Make sure you shout out your
Do
IG,
your
please.
thing. Do your thing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
AKA Carlee, AKA Miss Hennessy in a wine glass with my fine.
She had to think
Which
about
she
that one.
stole from me.
Relax. Relax.
Didn't we just
Come
say
on,
we
bro.
were her gas? Come on,
Chill.
man. They don't know that.
They don't know that.
They do now.
AKA people tell me I look like Kiki Palmer, but I don't see it.
Anyway,
Yo, you should. Those people who told you that aren't your friends.
They really aren't. I
it's
don't
really
see
just the
it.
top lip.
It's
Just the top lip.
Promise you.
Alright.
Yo, she's tweaking right now.
He,
Yo,
get
you
your
said,
boy, bro.
my
All
brother?
right, y'all. Anyway, we have one more guest. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Chief, my zit.
It's not you. It's him.
Now I'm gonna let my
Igwe
of
You gotta use every
local
term.
government area. South.
you not him.
Again, Tochi. Yeah, so now my name is Tochi.
Yeah, so nah.
I don't do all that AKA shit because y'all should already know what it is. And if
No,
you
they don't.
And if you don't, shout out to Chin Black. That's a shame on you.
They don't.
Oh my god.
This intro was a mess. Can we do it?
Can we do it?
Yo, y'all both got the same top lip. He brought up the pic.
The evidence
It's
is
about to be
there.
the cover right here. That's the
The
top lip.
evidence is there.
So that was a fun 4 minutes.
That ass is.
But we got a lot on the itinerary today.
Absolutely.
We got a lot of shit to talk about.
So many things.
The first thing I want to say is I'm happy those kids. I don't know if anybody heard about those kids in
Thailand, right?
in Thailand, the soccer
Son.
players. They were all rescued, including the coach.
That's so
Bless,
dope. World Cup 2028 or 2032, they out here. man. It's happening.
Shout out to them.
Happy for them, man.
Also, want to give a big RIP to XXX Tentacion because he died since the last time we've met. So I want to say RIP to him and Junior, the kid from the
let's talk about
Bronx.
Junior.
Yes.
Because, like, the whole thing
Can't
that
talk about
went...
nobody else.
I mean, I don't... Like, to be honest, I really don't want to talk about XXX, because I have my conflicting opinions on, like, his whole...
That's cool. Let's
thing.
let's
That's why I'm
cool.
just
Yeah, let it
push
ride.
it to the side. Put it to the
That's
side.
cool. Junior.
So Junior, I feel like everybody
Junior.
has like a similar thing. Like it's like super tragic, super sad, super like unfortunate, super disgusting.
Oh, that shit was disgusting.
Like, and the fact that like I've seen the video, like I couldn't even go on Instagram and like Twitter for about like 2 weeks without seeing that video. One of those like 45 videos that circulated about this kid, and it's just like
I can only see it
To
once.
be
They got
honest, when I
every
first
angle.
saw the video
After that one
and
time.
I saw him getting beat, I thought it was with like a metal pipe. It wasn't until later that they confirmed it was a machete.
No,
That
see,
multiple.
I didn't know it was a machete at first. I was
Yeah.
sick as hell when I found that out.
and then they tried to
Yeah.
flee to the Dominican Republic.
Disgusting.
One of them. Yeah.
One of the dude's moms, I think, from Jersey, she like gave him up.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
made.
I
Yeah.
heard 2 of them got
Which
caught
is very
in Patterson
noble.
or Perth Amboy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Patterson.
One Patterson?
Yeah.
There it
Yeah,
is.
that's
Someone would
Wow.
be soon.
Yeah, no, it's very sad
Tragic.
what happened. So big RIP to Junior.
Big fan.
That bodega store.
They
needed-
they need to
Well,
close it.
That owner need to
Well,
get up out of New
I
York
would
City.
feel
man.
Not for
haunted.
nothing,
I would
I
feel
did
so.
watch a video of one of the owners saying that he did try to help him.
No, he didn't. If you saw
There's
in
a
the
video-
video, he
I didn't see
literally
that video.
pushed him out from
Yeah.
behind the
Honestly,
counter.
the video has so many angles. You could see him.
Okay, because I only saw a video of Junior behind the counter, but then the owner said that the people chasing him had already seen him run into the store, so there was like nothing that they could do.
Call the cops.
Either way, that's
Either way,
Like
Wow.
no cop was called.
their
Like,
cop always
he
There
died
were
outside
people
the
walking
house.
around with
Bronx.
scrubs.
I think this is the Bronx.
5 minutes.
Didn't he walk to the
He
hospital?
ran himself to the hospital and
Man,
died,
you can
died
see him
outside of
running
the
in the
hospital.
Couple
video.
feet
Yeah,
away.
bro, I didn't see the videos.
And then
Isn't-
two nurses, I think, passed him outside while he was getting
And the
stabbed.
hospital was like,
Oh,
that
no,
was like
see,
across the
no,
block. Yeah, it was like around
nah.
the block.
It's nah.
So
Alright.
for them to
Shit's
be
crazy.
saying, "Oh, the bodega owner tried to help him," no, like he tried to hop behind the counter,
That
and
man
the
needs
nigga was
to get
really
up out
trying
of
to
the
push him from behind the counter.
They need to shut that bodega down. That man needs to get up out of the city because you don't need nobody in the community like that.
Absolutely
If
not.
somebody of the community, I'm sure that man has seen that little boy countless times.
Yeah.
Because I think the boy lives
He
in the
lives, like,
neighborhood.
down
He
the
lives
street.
like
Down the street.
around the
Something
corner
like
from that
that,
place,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, like you're going out to like I heard he went to go and do something for his
For his
mom. And he
moms.
just wanted to get like some
Mhm.
candy or a
Something
piece of chicken or something like that from the corner
From the
store.
corner store. word.
People make those types of moves literally
Every day.
every literally multiple times a day. You feel me? And it's like this one time it's just unlucky, and it's like, man, you seen him. Just imagine you go to your local 7-Eleven and somebody comes in and starts pounding on you, and then the dude at the register that has seen you from youth to now won't do nothing, won't
He was
call
pretty
anybody.
young, right?
Not
He was
even like
15.
15. He was planning to be a
Years
police
old.
officer and everything.
No.
And all
Fucking
because
sad.
of, they said it's because of
The
mistaken
wrong
identity.
Right.
Nah,
person,
man.
my nigga,
Is there gonna
that's
be a
crazy.
case? Is there gonna be a trial? Like,
They
you
are-
know?
they're
Yeah,
already
they
in
already
jail.
know. Yeah, they already
All
know.
six of them.
Not no
But
more
they're
real.
like so what they were saying is that like some of the they're not the kids aren't turning on each other. So like nobody's giving up any information.
Wow.
Yeah, so if anything if they take
Or
it to
the
trial, all them kids is going to jail forever because they got the video. It's over.
I mean,
Yeah.
where,
There's
where would they
evidence
go? They
for
would
it.
go to Rikers?
Yeah, I think they're in record.
Yeah,
right
hell
now.
yeah.
Gem Pop got that
That's
taken care of.
That's
Nah, but
wild.
they're in a Dominican gang, so
Fuck that mean?
They
they
brought
probably
it
have
together.
people in Rikers, bro. You
They
never
got-
know,
but
but
Rikers-
family. Y'all never seen Orange
Rikers just got their first
together.
death in Gen
Last
Pop
time.
in the last decade.
But
I
Rikers is
heard.
also a different
Their
place.
first?
though.
In the
Rikers
last
is-
decade, it's been 10 years
It
since
don't-
Jail
Gen
period look kind of.
And even
Right,
if
it don't
and even
matter.
if
They don't put her in
their
Domino's
karma
in jail.
coming quicker than like they can even
Nah, for
imagine.
sure.
Yeah,
Right.
it's like
They-
past the whole like Dominican gang, all that kind of shit. People in jail don't like people that kill kids, so it's
Oh.
Nah, that's
it's,
true.
It's like people
Especially
that don't
so
kill
reason
kids
like
kill
this.
women.
Mistaken identity? Are you kidding?
They don't like people that kill
Yeah.
kids, so it's like they,
We got the
they-
wrong guy? What?
Nah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
So
Oh, and I think it was
unless
all
they
these-
stick together for real.
And I think it was all because like one of the homies like sister like was apparently like in some sex video and the
What?
guy was
Yeah.
filming it and some shit.
And send it to one
and
of the
sent
guys.
it to one of the
One
All
of
guys.
that
the
shit is
5 guys.
pointless.
Thinking
Yeah.
that
And
he
they
was
thought
not
it was
get
him.
caught.
It's either his sister or his girl. I don't.
One of them shits,
Yeah.
but
That's
I don't
messy.
know.
It's
But
just
Regardless,
disgusting.
rest in peace, Junior.
Rest in
Absolutely.
peace to my man's dream.
My God, that's fucking ridiculous.
15 years old. That's
15.
That's
Right.
disgusting.
Yeah, wanted to be a cop, all that kind of
I
shit.
know.
And shout out to like all the people who, you know, have not necessarily advocated, but like put stuff towards like funeral cars and all that kind of
Celebrities are
stuff.
stepping up and all of that.
And Lala, I know Lala and Carmelo did a lot.
They
Really?
Like,
They actually went to go
they
see
went
the
to
mom.
see
Yes.
Yeah. It was
Gave
good
him a
seeing them
drip.
together for the first time, right?
That's
on.
on.
Told you that.
Yo.
Come on.
Trying to lighten the mood a little bit. My bad.
Word, yeah.
All right, but so since we're in the sad mode, let's keep it sad real quick.
Damn.
So we can get all the sadness away, so we got some fun. So you'll be alright, bro.
Come
You do that
on.
every night. It's okay.
Damn.
I don't know if you guys are into like this. We're not a
We're not
political.
into it.
We're not a political podcast, but this one I'm mentioning now is very important because as young adults in America, we have to know what's going on. Whether it be, we understand that Trump is president and niggas don't want to listen to news, but I'm sorry, you have to. Like, you have to know what's happening in your life.
Yo,
You have to know what's happening in everything.
Speak,
So
my nigga.
basically,
Like
the
I'm
Supreme Court judge Anthony Kennedy is retiring.
Not Anthony, not AK.
This nigga choosing dick.
That's my nigga from the way.
So
sick of
anyway,
you. Continue.
so what happens in politics or in the White House is when these niggas is wilding. When a Supreme Court judge is retires, another one is replaced by the president, and that post there is like you're there for life. So he's been there since like Ronald Reagan, and now he's retiring. And the reason why it's such a big deal that he's retiring is because he's the main person that has upkept Roe v. Wade. I don't know if anybody knows what Roe v. Wade is, but it basically gives women the right to choose what they want to do with their bodies. He was one, abortion, birth control, all that other stuff, So now they're trying to get this guy named Brett Kavanaugh.
Some crazy ass name.
That nigga is Russian, bro.
like
He don't want us to
He
win.
gotta be Russian.
He gotta be Russian.
That guy's a sicko.
So he basically is they're trying to basically roll back everything, bring America back into the 50s.
I've seen a lot of
We're not about that. We're woke.
No.
Yeah, I just wanted to. So what
Are you pro-choice?
Am I pro-choice? Yeah, I'm pro-choice. Whatever a woman wants to do with their body, they have every right to do it. I have no right to tell. I don't have a period. I have no right to tell women what they should do and how they should do it. Like,
What's your point of view?
that shit is painful. I can imagine.
I agree.
Okay.
But yeah,
I concur.
but yeah, I just wanted to like put that out there because
It's important.
it's important that people know what's happening.
And if y'all not
When-
registered to vote,
When
Yeah,
November comes,
Get on it.
when November comes, niggas gotta vote.
I'm sick of this shit.
Everything Trump trying to do, we gotta reverse that shit.
Yeah, like y'all
You
be
feel me?
mad that
History
y'all.
is repeating itself.
Niggas
Let's
wanna-
just say that.
You having
Far too
side
much.
talks while we in it?
no, I'm just saying niggas not even don't register their car talking about register to vote.
Don't have a car.
Niggas be robbing the car, cash
Not
register
utilize
talking about
that
register to
place.
vote.
Y'all be registered
But
to
yeah,
vote,
but
and
go
then wanna
register
be
to
mad
vote.
that the person that y'all ain't get in office is.
And I don't want to hear like, oh, both choices are bad. Fuck all that. Go out, utilize your choice and your
Thank
right to
you.
vote. Fought
Facts.
too hard for that.
You tell
Word
too
up.
many people dying because
Word
I know
up.
too many
Just for us
people
not
that for
to
this
vote.
last election they didn't
Exactly.
even bother to utilize this voice of theirs because of the fact like, oh, it's Trump and Clinton. No.
Whoa.
That shit killed me.
Bro, Kugel's
That
really
argument-
back. She going in there right now. She's like, and I said, and I had a dream.
Rachel Maddow.
But all right, so now we can have a little fun now.
Let's do it. Let's do
Cheers.
it.
All right, so another thing I got on the itinerary is so I just found out that Future got another one of Bow Wow's exes pregnant.
Next.
You
Why you
another
gotta-
kid?
Why can't we
That
start
nigga
with the
hurt.
project?
Nah, that
They
nigga
introduced
hurt,
her
bro.
You want some music?
That nigga
He's
hurt.
still 2.
What's his count?
Future
In stores
is a
now.
hurt
Huh?
soul
What's
right
his
now.
count?
I think
I'ma
it's
just
2.
put that out there.
7. No, 7.
He's
Sorry.
gotta have
serious.
it.
Serious.
7 or 8, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah, he got another one of Bow Wow's exes pregnant. So my question to everybody is: Have you ever had that one person that just fucked all your exes?
You.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
What,
I've had-
I'm sorry. Wait. What was
Chill
the
out.
question?
This guy.
What was the question?
Have you had any one person that fucked any of your exes? Like
any?
Like,
I've had
no,
one
all.
person-
Like more than one. More than
Absolutely
one.
not.
I've
Wait,
had one
you had
person
sex
that
with someone
I.
that had sex with your exes?
What
I've
I'm
had
saying is
somebody
that do you know someone?
Get off me. Do you know someone that has fucked multiple of your exes?
No.
These guys.
I don't even have multiple.
No.
Yeah.
These guys have
I don't have
definitely fucked all my
exes.
bitches.
Oh, word?
Oh,
We know about you.
Yo,
But I mean, I've
really
had people
brought
that
it
I've had
on.
somebody that I've messed with that tried to like,
Yo.
Trying to fuck your friends?
yeah.
so weird. So
And they just
These
zap
niggas
each other.
trash.
Oh, nasty.
We gotta do
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
Cause this is just a mess.
No,
Nah,
I
it's
have
lit.
not had any of my exes fuck any of my friends or vice or whatever. No,
That you know of.
no, I can assure you, I did not have.
Look, all I'm saying, you think you know until you don't know.
So basically,
Is that
No,
is
What
it
she's
weird?
saying. What she's saying is
Is it weird?
I mean, it
If
depends.
you had someone that fucked multiple of your exes, that's not
Depends
weird.
on what ex.
Multiple?
It depends.
Hell yeah, that's
The way
Son.
you worded this is a bit odd.
That's-
Like I'm trying.
Okay,
to
elaborate.
They
The
must
word
be
multiple, yes.
obsessed. I mean, obsessed with me. If that's the case, that's weird. Why are you doing that?
The word multiple is weird.
The
Like,
word multiple is
Yeah, because
weird.
not everybody has multiple exes.
because
Like,
I have
for
like I've
example-
had like somebody that I was messing around with, right? And then me and him stop, and then he goes and tries to mess with somebody else that I don't find that weird unless like either I tell my girl or he tells the girl. Like it's all about like prior knowledge. Like if you know and then you decide to do it, whatever. If there's consent, like and if people are okay with what's happening, okay. But like being like, oh well, I heard that he fucked you. It's like, well, damn, like that's just weird.
do you think you would have to run it by your homegirl?
If you know,
I've
you
done
know.
it. I do it every time.
Oh, that's facts.
Every time.
Thorough.
That's tough.
Because I feel
don't do it?
like if I don't, I feel like that's weird. Because then if I have unfinished business with that person, like if I'm like chilling, if I like fuck them, right, and then I'm like not with it anymore, and then people be going back. You feel me? So if I feel like I want to go back, but then they trying to get on my homegirl,
Yeah.
it's like I have unfinished business with that person. So it's like if my homegirls try to fuck that person, I gotta let her know because, like, she gonna feel a type of way if I try to get with him too.
A friend of mine, when she was dating this guy who's now her ex, like all three of us were friends. Now she and I were no longer friends, but like me and her ex, like we barely keep in contact. But I remember last time he kind of like insinuated like sexual shit or whatever, and I shut that shit down because it made me uncomfortable. Now even though she and I are no longer friends, just out of respect, I
You
just
still
wouldn't-
would never.
Nah.
Respect for
Right.
who?
For
For
her,
her.
even though she and I are no longer friends at all, we don't keep in contact. We haven't spoken in about a year. I still wouldn't even touch that. Just out of I don't know.
Was that an
it's-
ex or
respect
just
me.
somebody that she messed with?
no, that was her
Oh,
first
no,
boyfriend. And everything.
Oh,
okay.
see?
You
That's
got
what it
you gotta
is.
Since you over here
Oh, okay.
talking with no context.
yeah, you gotta
Okay,
use
see, I didn't-
context.
Okay, my
Come
fault.
on, man.
Okay.
Damn it,
This
man.
should leave the most critical part.
Okay. So Kimbo Slice, the Kimbo
R.I.P.
Slice movie is coming out.
What? There's gonna be a movie. I used to
Yeah,
watch it
so
like
you know
all the
that-
time
well,
on YouTube.
Obviously, we all know that
Okay.
Sabai did not watch Black Panther,
Ooh.
but
You just
Winston
gonna keep
Duke,
fucking putting me on the spot. Huh?
yes, Winston Duke from Black Panther
My
is playing
good
Kimbo Slice.
They
Son.
Well,
nailed
what
that.
movie did you say you didn't see earlier before
They-
we started filming?
I've seen
Okay.
every movie known to
Nailed
man.
that.
I've seen every movie ever.
Ever.
No. You haven't seen every black movie.
Seen the movie of your life.
Ooh.
That wasn't it, bro.
Winston Duke.
But,
Winston Duke is fine.
But yeah, Winston Duke's gonna be playing Kimbo Slice.
Very good
I
cast.
think that was a really good
Very
job.
good cast.
Like,
That's really my guy.
He's in Black Panther. You gotta watch the movie to find out.
Mbaku.
The bad guy?
Mbaku.
He wasn't
Look
You
at
couldn't
bad.
tell, yes,
Look
he
at
is
the bad
perfect.
guy. She don't even know what we're talking about. She don't even know
Everybody in the
What
is
is
black.
She's talking about Michael Jordan.
No,
Huh?
well,
Look at her.
He
Which
was
one?
a bad guy, but not really. Like
He
Yeah.
was.
what he
the
did,
one-
what he small,
he was
did he have
bigger.
dots on him?
I know if he played Kimbo, then he's
He
playing.
had
I know what
dots
he
on
looked
him.
like.
Oh,
He had
God.
short hair, right?
He has a lot of fur.
Yeah.
Yes, he had a big mic and he was on the cover of GQ, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
yeah,
got it
yeah,
right.
she got it.
Exactly.
She
That's
got
what
it.
I'm
She got it.
talking about. Don't
She got it.
Okay, we know you read magazines. Yeah.
oh shit.
He fine.
Saying that.
Thanks.
Fine.
No, he is very much so
Great
attractive.
choice.
Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Because
Shut the
Jumbo,
fuck
he
up.
just
If your name was
good,
Winston
muscular.
Duke.
Like,
I was
you're
tall.
fine.
I was tall.
Call the
Makes
nigga
sense.
Limbo.
You're fine.
Limbo.
I did not know. Don't
She
touch
said
me.
limbo.
Y'all wanna
Because he
stop
know limbo.
me. I
I can't.
Nas is out here smashing DJ Nab's girlfriend.
Who is
So
that?
who the fuck is DJ Nab?
They
Girl,
do.
Am I the only person to ask
Hey
that?
yo, next.
I just found out who JT
Next.
is.
Next.
Justin Timberlake?
No,
from
City
Girls.
Girls. City Girls. I don't even know who City Girls is.
That's the only JT
That's
I
how
know.
you know you get on.
Oh, fact.
The only JT I know is
Is
Justin
it
Timberlake.
Justin Timberlake?
It was like free JT. I was like, Justin Timberlake went to jail.
Does anybody care about the freshman list?
No.
No.
Nah.
All those
Joe
names
Exotic
really
is
ass.
going
Oh,
down.
it's 5 for WSL,
Shout out
right?
to
Skid.
Stefan Don.
All right.
2018 is skid.
To be
All
honest,
right,
I know
all
the
right.
Breakfast Club had, I think, like the head editor on their show who was a white woman.
Of course.
So
That's like everything.
thank you. So if she had any influence on this, I already know not to look forward to that.
It's not even
The
just
whole
her.
cast,
It's like you gotta
the
think
whole
about who's
XFL.
indulging in hip hop now.
Yeah.
Like we're technically like about to be the older guard. You feel me? Like think about the artists that we grew up listening
That's
to
so true.
But to
in
be-
high school, right?
Yeah, 'cause I don't know, it's so many
definitely
littles
better candidates
with
this
these
year
rappers
than who
there.
they chose.
It's too many
But a
little.
lot of those guys deny it. Like Nicki
Well,
Minaj
whatever.
was nominated, she denied it. ASAP Rocky was nominated, he denied
Yeah,
it.
like
okay, I
last
didn't
year,
know that.
Okay, I
like
didn't know
last
Yeah,
year,
a lot
Young and May was supposed to be on there. She
Yeah,
was
she,
not.
Yeah,
a lot
I
of people
okay.
deny it.
Wow.
But it's
You
like
got that.
think about the demographic of hip hop. Like it's a bunch of white children, like
But it's been like that since the
suburban.
90s.
You're right, but it wasn't
Yeah,
as
but it's not
it wasn't
as
as
bad.
much, and
It
the
wasn't.
quality of music was
The
different.
quality of music was way different.
Do you understand
Fam,
the generation
Do
where
you think the
Bill,
biggest fans of hip hop
drugs
in
and
the '90s were white people?
codeine
In the
and
90s?
shit?
Yes, you're
Kids
wild.
doing
If you think that,
drugs.
you're
Come
wild.
on, man.
Bro, the
audience.
number.
Son,
The
New York was
audience
still
about the
New
most-
York was still the hub.
Most people who bought, all right, fine, but most people who bought gangster music, gangster rap, were white people because they had
That's
no
not
idea.
I think Spanish
That's not
people
true.
more than
That's
white
Nah, it
people.
was definitely white people.
Most
bro.
Nah,
people?
Spanish
I think
I
I would
don't
say
really
You know
agree
what
with
most
that.
means?
majority.
Yes.
Wrong, my nigga. No,
Bro,
they don't.
black people don't buy music, so yes.
Now,
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay, fine.
back in the
then they
You're
had
Back in the day,
Exactly.
they had no
Nigga,
choice.
Niggas didn't bootleg back in the day.
They
You
did,
telling
but
me?
it wasn't as
Oh,
crazy
okay.
as
That's
today.
soon.
It wasn't as crazy
Not
as
that
today.
Come on, son. We don't know
He
that.
was doing that
You
in
don't
the
know.
early 2000s, doing like.
Niggas was bootlegging since the 90s.
Niggas been bootlegging since the 20s. my
exactly.
Facts. Facts.
But
I don't think the majority of white people.
Yeah,
would
not
Were
buy
you
it.
trying to say that there were like a lot of white people trying to enter the hip hop culture back in the 90s?
80s.
In the
80s?
80s.
Because I only know of the
It's
Beastie
more
Boys,
now,
Vanilla
though.
Ice, Mark.
No, but
Yeah,
we're not
it's
talking
more
about.
now.
I'm not talking about people who came onto the rap scene or hip hop scene.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about the consumers.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about like
Consumers,
artists.
like even if you go to these shows, these festivals nowadays, it's all white people at these shit.
Yeah,
Yo.
now, nigga,
I'm
today,
like, I'll hold you. He's right here.
every
That's really right.
okay,
Yeah,
every
so
concert,
I know
every
when I go to
every
Afropunk, it's
every
hella
concert,
white.
every club in the 90s. What was the majority of the people? What was their color? It was niggas like
Yeah.
you and I. You
I'm not
feel me?
saying
like
but the clubs and like concerts, they're two different
different things.
demographic.
demographics. Thank you. Two different demographics, bro.
Demographics.
A white person is not gonna go to a club.
Democrats.
That's because the price of a club.
Fuck
the
you,
price
But
of
if
a
you
concert.
think about it, a lot of the people
Like
that are
Coachella
like
or some- yeah.
like hip hop has definitely gotten more broad. But like a lot of the people that do concerts and shit, if they're doing like a tour, like their own tour, their core fans are gonna be there, and a lot of them will be black.
That's true.
If it's
If it's
niggas
a
that's on
concert-
like a
Yeah.
festival,
For
you'll definitely have more white people.
For
Yeah,
example,
definitely.
Made
White
in
people
America.
like to get drunk.
Oh my God, Made in America. When I went and I saw
I wanna
21
go
Savage
there.
performing,
I
Subtle
and the
flex.
amount of white people, little white boys saying nigga, I was so mad.
I would have.
He was joining them.
I was so
He was
mad.
hand in hand. Nigga.
I was so angry, son. No, yeah, I was so mad.
I was so mad.
Almost like hooked the white girl
To be honest,
because
I
I
don't
thought
even
she called me like
I'm
me
not even gonna
specifically.
hold
She
you. When I
You had to hold it back.
You
Yes.
when I watched this is taking it back a little bit, but when I watched the NWA movie and I saw that
The
Jerry
NWA.
Heller was
Oh, yeah,
was
yeah,
managing
yeah.
them,
Yeah.
I
But that's
can't help but
everybody.
think
Wait,
that
what movie?
the
Just like
NWA
Jackson
movie,
Five.
Straight Outta
how
Straight Outta
Jerry
Compton.
Heller was managing them. First of all, this is a white
White
man that has
culture?
no idea what this culture is like.
That's everything though, like Interscope with
But
Jenny
that's what I-
Iovine and all of
but
that.
that's
Even
what I
it goes back to
if we were
Jackson
just let
5,
me
honestly.
finish.
It
That's
goes
what I was
back
about to
there.
get to. The fact that I feel like the fact that it was men from that demographic that seemed to have more knowledge in this aspect that was managing people like us. You weren't seeing black men managing people like Tupac and Biggie and stuff like that because
I mean,
Puff.
Diddy,
We were.
like Diddy.
Suge.
We were. It's just that
Suge
they
We're
were
not
Diddy.
about to use Suge as an example.
Suge was
He was
managing.
managing though.
He
It's
was
just that
there.
nigga was crazy.
He just was taking all the money. Like,
and that nigga killed people.
That nigga crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Literally ran over niggas with his car.
let's talk about
And then
something
put
else.
it in reverse and then ran back over them again.
do niggas care that The Rock is in a DC movie?
No.
No.
We don't care?
No,
Okay.
he just
All
looks
right,
good.
so,
Wow.
Dwayne.
all right, so
Not
then let's
alive.
talk about the music. So,
Mac Miller's dropping tonight. You
J-Rock.
feel
oh,
me?
he is.
I'm not even.
Wait,
I'm
time
not-
Drake's album was
I'm mad.
mediocre.
I'm
I
not.
agree, yes.
Who?
I'm a big fan.
Which album? The first
Drake's
disc or
album.
second?
Oh. Wait, hold on. Before we
So
get to,
which one was hip hop?
Wait, can
and
we
which-
start with
the
Mac
beginning was
Miller?
hip-hop,
Yeah,
right?
just
Rap-
ain't-
I don't know any.
Can we start with Mac Miller? 'Cause
Yeah,
that was the first
let's
thing that
let's
was
start
popular.
let's start from the top.
I don't
Because
even
I'll
care
tell you
about
right
hip-hop.
now, Mac, I don't know if I'm the only one in this room, but I was never a fan of Mac.
Me neither.
Miller.
Well, that's my
Mac
twin.
Never
is
a
tough.
fan
In
of Mac Miller.
2010, he almost had me, but then I came back to
Mac makes a lot of good music.
Nah, he makes a lot
I'm
of
sure he
good.
does.
I don't. I'm
Since the
sure he
beginning,
does.
though.
I'm sure
He
he
doesn't
does. I don't knock his
To me.
talent. I don't knock his talent. I don't knock that the
You
nigga.
don't even like Drake. Why are you even talking?
Blue
I'm
side.
talking about.
We'll
Mac
get into
Miller.
that when we touch
We'll get into
Drake's.
it. I don't knock the fact that he made the. It's just not for me.
Not for
Yeah.
you.
It ain't for me.
That
I'm sorry. Like I don't know if it's because like
Kool-Aid
Maybe
and
it
frozen
is.
pizza.
I think it might- it might be-
Logic more than I listen to Mac.
I don't listen to.
I think actually, I
More of
actually
his
still-
more of his
Look,
songs than
if
I
I'm
listen
being
to Mac.
completely
I don't know if it's because he's
Wait, whose
white,
songs?
but it takes a lot for a white
I
white
can't
rapper
help
to
but
hold a
keep-
little bit
A
of
white-
a
no, I feel you.
Logic not white.
huh?
Logic's
I
not
think
white.
actually
Half
mixed.
Drake is
Drake
not white.
J.
Cole's not white.
Do I listen
Mac
to J.
got a
Cole?
black
What?
parent.
She doesn't.
Mac got
Relax.
a
We're
black
not doing that
parent.
this episode, fam.
Yeah, stop. Chin.
We're not doing the J. Cole thing this episode,
Like,
fam.
I will do it every episode if need be, but like
No.
I don't.
What?
Like, I'll do it every
We're
episode.
good. We're good.
But
Big
anyway.
Milk, relax.
Like it
I
really.
can't
We're
help
good.
but hold a
Just
little
a
bit of a
Negro.
prejudice against white artists that try to enter hip hop.
I need to.
It gotta. I don't know. I don't know. Like
What about Eminem?
That's different.
Why is it different?
Why
it's
is
like
not. It's not different.
Why is it different?
I wasn't a fan of Eminem like that
I
either.
wasn't
get
the
into
biggest
it.
fan of Eminem
I
either.
can't get into it.
Like
I
his
can't-
like
I
you know his
tried.
funny shit was cool.
I tried to
And then,
listen
like,
to him. I really did.
Talking
was
about
very-
his mom being in the closet was cool.
He was very violent.
You feel me?
Talking about slitting his
and
girlfriend's throat.
and Stan is one of the greatest hip
But
hop songs
Stan
ever
actually
made.
is incredible.
But
Stan is actually
Other
And
than
Lose
that,
Yourself.
and Lose Yourself, you know, like the earlier
The singles.
Eminem.
He got
the
mad
singles.
shit.
Yeah,
He got mad.
the
Yeah.
singles.
I
Super,
say-
Superman.
Superman.
I say that because of where he grew up in Detroit.
What,
His
8 Mile?
upbringing
Now that
and
he's clean,
whatnot.
this shit is
Why? That makes it more hip hop than somebody like
No,
Mac
no, no,
Miller.
no, no.
I'll give you. I don't know. This might be an unpopular opinion,
Bubba
but
Sparks.
I really don't think that Lose Yourself.
Cold Wall.
I don't think
Shut
that
up.
Lose Yourself was that good of a song.
Next.
I don't.
So new music has been
Yeah.
dropping.
I don't know what the
Since-
fuck is going on
Yeah,
there.
I
Chris
know.
over here bugging.
Anyways,
New music has been dropping.
Listen to.
Do we have any reviews or any personal faves
It's not.
I respect.
that we want to talk about? I personally really
J-Rock
enjoyed
album is great.
J-Rock album was
It's amazing.
J-Rock's album
It's a
is
piece
good.
of
It
art.
was
amazing.
nice.
That shit was.
J-Rock
But
always
Great
always
job,
brings
J-Rock.
It's not
He
album
always
of the
brings
year,
heat.
but it was nice.
He
That shit
always
was-
brings
That's
heat.
my baby.
Nah, that shit was really, really good.
It's
bro.
not
That shit
album
was
of the year,
Eastside
it was
Johnny,
very nice.
900.
Even-
90059.
that shit was hard.
That
That-
shit-
this one better than
I
that.
still bump that shit. It's not better, but this album.
Nah,
is
this
tough.
one's better than
This
that
tape's
one.
tough.
He was his
It's tough.
his storytelling in this
Yo.
album
Yo.
and his rapping in
So
this
the way
album,
Miller talked
and
about
even
it,
even
is
the way
that
he
J-Rock's
made.
album of the year.
No,
Nah.
okay, stop.
But-
Just making sure that we're all
But-
like.
What album? Rap album or just album period?
Either or.
To me,
So who
album
album
here is
would be
rap
of the
album
year
because I don't listen
so
to
far?
album. I'm keeping
Because
it-
we still got half of the year left.
Yeah, we don't know who's
Well,
coming
right
up.
now,
July.
album of the half year because we're already in July.
Nipsey
Drake is
Hussle
not
album to
in.
me is better
Drake
than
is
that.
not
Nipsey killed
Nipsey
that
Yeah,
shit.
he's awesome.
He was
All
LA
time that
back
I-
in
I'm the only person
the
here.
truck.
It
was alright.
Said he's a legend.
Tiana Taylor shit
Nipsey's
was
album
ass.
was only alright.
Honestly.
Push
Oh,
T
you
shit,
wait.
bro.
There's one
I
song on there
feel
that was
though,
good though.
Roses.
Is that the one with the sample?
No, the second one is the one with the
The
sample.
one with the
What
sample.
is
The
the
one with the
second
sample
one?
that they played on the.
My life with
That shit was hard.
I
That
just
was
feel
the
like
one.
every
Oh,
project that
baby,
he put
baby.
out is not
Number
final.
two.
Her project was not final.
when
Nas
I'm-
album
She's
was
not
final.
releasing. She's not releasing
She
it.
wasn't
She's releasing it
final.
though.
She's not releasing it.
I haven't listened to a single like
Kanye
Kanye produced project this year.
Daytona is.
You didn't listen to Daytona either?
This shit,
No, I
yeah.
haven't
Daytona
listened to
still
Kanye.
knocks.
Nah,
I
that
haven't
shit is
listened
crazy.
to the
It's
full
been
thing
not
yet.
crazy for a while.
Oh man.
What do
Daytona
so
actually-
so
You're
okay?
not
So
about
what
to
do we
put
think
out
about?
I got Terrence can rap.
What do we think about Nas's album?
Great.
I didn't listen
Great.
to it.
You're
It was
bugging.
average. It was average.
I didn't listen to it.
I listened to
It was
it
average.
twice.
She said trash with the whole
The first song on there.
I like Cop Shot the Kid.
Yo, I like honestly
That shit with the Dream is hard.
the Cop Shot the Kid shit was.
It was cool.
It was
It's a bop,
cool, but
but I
like
like-
I'm not trying to hear Kanye talking about cops shooting the kids after he's saying he's best friends with Trump. I'm sorry. That's one. Two.
That's facts.
Political.
If I
Two.
had
Right,
everything.
that's fair.
I
That
like
shit is hard.
I like the one with
Change
the
everything.
007 Shake. I like that song.
Adam and Eve. Oh, no,
I like
that's
that
the Dream.
song.
The first
Shout out
song.
to the Dream for
That was
coming
the
out
first
here.
song.
Like,
The first song I liked it.
Super average.
Shout out to
shout out to
Shake.
Ty Dolla $ign for really being out here.
Bruh.
with the
Ty Dolla
features.
$ign's been having a great
Give
year.
that
having a
man
great
a Grammy
career.
for
Yeah.
He's been having
feature
a
artist,
great
nigga.
2018.
Shout out to
He's
him.
had a
to
great
him.
career. Give
Yo,
him his roses.
Do you guys
It's
think
his
he's a?
prime. He's
Do you
in his
guys
prime.
think? Because I've seen this on the TL a couple times. Do you think he's a better feature artist than like a solo artist?
Yes.
I think he's equally strong at
Yeah.
both.
No, I'll
Because
say
I
he's
feel
a
like
better
now
feature
that
artist
he's in
right
his
now.
prime,
What was that?
He's gonna be great.
album
Right now, he's a
that
better
had
featured artist.
airplane mode on it?
Because a lot like Beach House
Beach
3,
House is-
Yeah,
Beach
that
House,
was
I think it was
good.
two. I think it was before.
Beach House
4
4,
was the latest one. I think.
Beach House 4, it was really good.
Was it 3?
No, it was 3. Yeah, it was 3.
Niggas
Beach
gotta
House
do
3.
them.
It was really good, but it wasn't as good as his first album.
Okay.
Free TC.
Free TC was
Free
amazing.
TC, I think, is
His best work.
That shit went ranges, like he'll bring
His best way.
fucking
He got
horses on the stable,
I don't want-
and then he'll go to fucking
Or no.
yeah, or
on
I
the
think
stable.
Blase was Blase. Yeah, like he was going all. That shit was amazing.
I don't
Blase.
want him to be an artist that's as good as a feature.
He's
I
not.
think
He's
right
the best
same thing
nah, I
about
think
Drake.
right now he's a
No,
better
wait, no.
feature artist
Yeah.
because
That's
when
not a
This is
slight.
reminding
that's
me
not a
of
slight
Dream.
though.
I don't think that's a
But
slight.
that- it's
Dream
only
was
because-
always a feature artist,
Because
but when he put
T-Pain-
out singles,
The
he
T
was
Pain might could have been,
That's
or
what I'm saying.
even Akon might could have
Well,
been
no,
like
he
a
wasn't
better
bad,
feature
he was
artist.
good.
Like
That's
Akon and
true.
T Pain might could have been like a better feature artist than they were like their solo stuff. Because like, does T Pain have a classic album?
Yeah.
yes,
Classic album? Which
Um,
one? The Chop the Screw shit, right?
No.
The shit with Chop the Screw?
was that the
no,
last?
it's
Was that
like
3
the
rings?
3 rings?
3 rings.
Yes.
3 rings.
Because
Okay,
I can't
yes.
name more than 3 songs on any other album.
What's the album of him sitting in front of that big sign? Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Bartender.
You're bugging.
You got classic-
Are you
Silence
serious?
Ring.
Are you serious? That
So-
album
but
was
not
great.
album.
Album.
See,
Album.
that's what I'm saying. Does it count
You
if
guys
I
just say
that he has
tracks.
classic songs?
You say classic
100%.
songs.
Songs is different. I'm
That's-
talking about
we talking
albums.
about
When you're talking
albums.
about like feature artist, is he a better feature artist?
Then he's
T-Pain's
a
solo.
better feature.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Okay.
Think of all the features that he's been on that are arguably better than songs that the other artist has had in their entire career. Just the feature.
Yeah.
You feel me? And
Yeah,
those
true.
features are even better than a lot of his songs.
It's your Wobo Blast.
Like Shorty and all of that. You know
Yeah,
what
his
I'm
Buddha
saying? Like,
remix is good.
We'll get into it later.
Bro, his Buddha.
We'll get into it
oh
later.
my
Akon-
God, son.
Akon-
I wanna be
even-
like
We'll
that.
get into it later.
I will be
even
like
Akon,
that.
even Akon being like a better feature.
Shout out to Akon.
To me, Akon is arguably the most underrated artist
Yeah.
from our like
And he's
upbringing.
doing. He's actually
you feel me?
doing shit. for
Because like
black
when
people.
he never got a Grammy nomination in his entire career. You
Yo,
feel me?
Lonely
You think of all the
dumb.
classic
Like,
bangers that he's
Black
banged out.
Lonely was stupid.
Literally.
My man did the Sweet Escape and was doing Yee Hoo, Woo Hoo, the whole song.
That was
They
his
got the
artist,
feature.
right? When was his artist?
Nah, but he
Or
was.
was he signed?
They were both signed
signed to
after
each other?
that.
Oh,
Yeah, shit.
Yeah, Gaga was his artist. He gave niggas Gaga.
Right.
You feel me? He gave niggas
True.
Kobe
I love
O'Donis.
Gaga.
Nah, she had that. What was that Bubble?
Bubble Pop?
No.
What?
What song did she have?
That
She
was
had one
Bubble
banger.
Pop.
No. You're thinking of Kobe Khaled.
Ah.
Also a classic. That's a classic bop. Bubbly. Bubbly, I think is the name.
That's a
That's a classic bop.
Shout
But
out
Kobe
to Cher real quick.
O'Donis.
Come on,
You remember
son.
Kobe O'Donis?
No.
I gotta bring up the banger.
No,
man.
stop.
He has
Kobe
some.
O'Donis from like back in Diddy days, like he was founded by Diddy, no?
I think he might have been. He might have been.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find this shit, man. Keep talking.
All right, why you finding it? What do niggas think about Jay-Z and Beyonce's album? Do anybody have any regrets?
Next.
I want to
Any-
throw my ass in a circle to ape shit.
Yo, bruh.
Hold
What?
That song
You gotta clap it up for that one.
I really do.
I'm just mad that Chief Keef got another sample.
He was featured. Kobe O'Donis was featured on Just Dance.
Yes,
Kobe
he was.
O'Donis.
Was he really?
Yes,
Yeah.
he had a
I
song
remember
called
that.
What
He
You
was
Got featuring Akon. Remember?
Women without a flaw.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was Kobe O'Donis.
But
Wait, I didn't
like
hear
Beyonce's
anything.
album.
Oh, talk about
Oh,
what
about
you
Jay-Z
got.
and Beyonce?
Girl, you know
Yeah.
that you
Love
need
Happy
to
is the
nigga,
one of the
man.
best
I
songs.
feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce's album was cool, but it went.
It came and went, you think?
Flopped. A little
You think
bit.
it flopped?
It came and went.
It's for the grown
Son,
folks.
the
grown folks that's
greatest
love.
rapper
Yeah.
of all time and arguably the greatest entertainer since Michael Jackson.
Don't
And
you
for
say
it and for it to just be here in 3 days and then nobody talk about it again, that's a flop.
You think it's a flop?
100%.
Can't
Yeah.
wait.
Wait, who's
I
like
liked it.
I
though.
didn't even listen to this shit.
I don't think
I
it
liked
flopped.
it. I liked it a lot.
But I
I
think
think it flopped.
That shit flop.
I don't think it flopped.
But
I just
let's
think
talk about the
it just
low-
didn't.
No, let's talk about the
other
rollout.
projects came out
No.
shortly after that.
No.
Fam, niggas is still talking about Future last shit. Nobody's talking about that. You feel me?
What
else?
Future's last
Even niggas is still talking about Daytona.
Yeah,
That
we
came
were
out
talking
in
about
what,
albums that came out
May?
before it.
And this shit just came and went.
Yeah.
I
still
haven't
listen
even listened to that
it's
shit.
still really good. Like,
It's alright.
Think about how long Lemonade stuck around after it came out. Think about how long 444
Beyonce
stuck
still-
around.
Yeah, outside of like the
Pretty
main
crazy.
like two
Nigga
songs,
telling me
outside of
I do
Ape
like
Shit,
it, though.
outside of Ape Shit
I
and
like
Ross,
it.
can
It's
people
good.
name like four
Beyonce
other songs
doing
from
Quavo.
she threw a lot
and
of
Take
sounds
Off.
in there.
Son.
She brought that New Orleans horn.
That
She brought
reference
she
track's
put a lot of shit in there.
Yeah, I liked it. I personally
Reference track's good.
Ape Shit is great. Love
I like that.
Happy.
I liked it. It just
Go
went.
on every MLK Boulevard.
Black
That's
Effect.
my shit.
Black
That
Effect.
shit was hot.
Good.
That shit was hot.
I
We
liked
good.
I
You
liked
hear me?
it.
I
It
take
just
on the back.
went.
We good.
It didn't go as
That
like
shit
any
was
other
hard.
album.
It went.
Yeah.
I think that those are okay. So we can talk about Drake now. Y'all can talk
Was it my
about
favorite?
Trap Money Benny.
Kinda
Hey.
Chicken
Got
on
me
Yeah,
in
my
my feelings.
feelings.
Hey.
With it.
Am I the only one
So
that
I wanna-
thinks that song was ass?
Chi-Chi, do you love me?
Chi-Chi,
Are you
riding?
Chi-Chi, Fati, Kid.
So can we kind of like figure out
Can we talk about what?
this nigga Tochi? Can we figure out why he's acting Kiki? If who's Kiki?
Kiki is the girl that was
Kiki's
shaking her
Keisha
ass.
Shante. No,
That's
Kiki's
not
the
Keisha
video.
Shante.
Just
Who?
enjoy the
Wait,
song.
hold on.
Kiki
Who's-
is Keisha Shante, his first girlfriend
He
from
always talking about
Canada.
somebody.
Oh, that's like Nebby in there.
Oh.
His first
It's like
girl.
06 in my basement. I
Yo,
love
Kiki
Nebby.
like
Like
from
the
Texas.
Texas girl era.
This is your favorite rapper?
Wait, relax.
Alright,
Thank
man.
you.
Relax.
That wasn't my favorite album.
He's
Still
great.
Alright, man.
He's
Still
great.
hit a
but
billion.
Where are we putting this on Drake's?
I didn't even
albums?
listen to the whole
Second to
thing.
last. Bottom
I
half.
did, but
Bottom
I
Second to
half.
last?
Easily.
It wasn't
Bottom
memorable.
Second to
Oh,
last.
I bet.
is easy.
What's his best album?
Nothing was the
Nothing
same.
Nothing was the same.
Okay,
Followed
thank you.
by
As
Then
long as the
Take It
consensus.
I'm true.
Nothing was the same.
One of
Then
the
Take
Or
It.
life. If you're reading this, it's too late.
I don't even
And
remember.
Nothing was the same.
Yo,
If
you
you're
know what's
reading this,
crazy?
it's too late. Take care, more life.
If
Stop,
you're
stop.
reading
What
it,
was before Nothing Was the Same?
Wait, in
more
Nothing was the same.
Take
Yeah,
Care,
okay.
Really?
If you're reading this,
Alright,
it's too
chill
late.
out.
because that's his
Take
third album.
care, more life.
Yeah.
Okay,
Running
so
is
then,
running.
yeah,
Crazy as
absolutely
the
Nothing
crack.
Was the Same was
More
by
Life is
far
fire.
the best.
It was
Which
good.
one was the best?
Your second
Nothing
is
was the
gotta
same.
go.
Yeah, his
Because
Take
Take
Care
Care was
was
before that
great.
one, right?
Yeah, it's right before.
And then before that was.
If sorry, if you're reading, you know what's funny? If you're reading it, it's too late. When it came out,
to me.
No, it's not. It's not.
if you're reading it
No, it's not.
when it came out, it wasn't perceived well.
It wasn't.
But
But
now,
now it's good.
That shit has
What
aged
the
over time. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait a
They,
minute.
people
That
say
shit-
about
That
Jesus.
That shit is
Right.
fire. That shit is
When
fire.
album came out, it wasn't perceived.
No funny
No.
shit.
Nah, it wasn't.
No funny shit.
I didn't
No,
care
it
for
wasn't.
it when
It
it
wasn't.
came out.
It wasn't.
Because when he put out that visual for Energy, that shit
Andrew was
awesome.
hot. Andrew was
Not
hot.
Energy,
It had
Jungle.
bangers.
Jungle.
It
I
had
didn't really
bangers.
care for
Energy,
it after
Jungle, Legend.
That video was too
Legend.
Know
long.
yourself. Like,
Yo, shout out to
I
Party
love
Next Door.
Legend.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the real guy.
Shout out to Party Next Door. Legend is a
When you
great
coming back?
song.
That's what I'm saying.
Man,
That
Back
sample
party.
that crept in after he finished the first chorus.
Y'all talking about my order.
Nigga, come on, man.
Okay, that's fine.
shit.
If you're reading this, it's
Maybe
too
I
late.
listened
It's
to
really
it.
Nothing
fire.
Was the Same was really.
If you're
Nothing
reading
Was
it's
the
too
Same
late.
was his best project.
That's crazy.
Nah, yeah.
Let me
Nothing
say
was the
Ace
same
so
as
Nothing Was
well.
the Same was his best project.
Yeah,
Then
for
to
sure.
me,
His
it was-
best
To me,
intro
Take
was
Care
on
and
Nothing
then
Was the
it's
Same.
Yes,
It's
Tuscan
crazy.
11.
His best bonus songs was on Nothing Was the Same.
If you're
All
reading
Me.
this,
through.
Oh,
The
Nothing Was the Same was his best
emotions.
album.
Come Through was a banger.
if you're reading this, it's too late. Was just an album filled with songs that got scrapped
I
from
feel like it was
his
a
previous
mixtape.
album. That's what I'm saying.
He
uses that mixtape shit as a cop-out.
Nah, so I think at the time,
it's too late.
so I think at the time what
Those
was
were songs
happening,
already made.
I think at the time what was happening was that he was in a contract with Young Money or
Oh,
whatever,
okay.
and I think he was trying to get out of the contract.
Okay.
And you have a certain number of albums that you have to do.
Requirement,
So I think he just made.
Just put
If you're
some
reading
shit
this, it's too late.
To get
As the
quiet
last album, just to get out of that contract.
Quiet as kept. Drake could put an album together of like you said. What does Quiet as
Okay,
kept
yeah,
mean?
Like,
check,
no
check.
funny shit?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Look it up. Quiet as kept. Though, like Drake could put an album together of just like his singles, like Lucy's that
Like
didn't make the
Lucy's, yeah,
album.
like
and they could be better than
Dreams
most
Money
niggas.
Can Buy.
Dreams Money Can Buy.
Club
Club
Paradise.
Paradise.
Ooh.
Signs that just came out last year.
5 a.m.
Spider-Man.
Toronto.
5 a.m. in Toronto.
Girls
Girls
Love
Love
Pause,
Beyonce. He could
pause.
put a whole album together.
I don't
Was it
understand why
Always
I-
Fall for Your Type?
Fall for your time.
Was it What If I Kissed You Right
All right,
Now?
that's enough. We know
I'm
he
just
got the
saying,
hits.
he
But
could
why
put
don't
the
you
whole
like
album.
him?
Why don't I like Drake?
Life.
I'm not.
Yeah, I haven't
When
heard
you
him more
gonna
life.
listen to that?
I don't think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
Yeah,
like
who
him.
cares why he don't like
Oh,
it?
fuck.
It's whatever, bro.
I'm
I
not a
don't
fan
care.
either. Like I respect the,
I respect his music
the
prowess.
hustle,
Like
I
he's a
guess.
musician.
but like I just don't like how he's so much of a culture.
How can you hate the
Oh,
guy?
God.
That culture,
hate him.
man. I'm not gonna talk about Drake right now, bro. He's
Who
not
Who
gonna take
cares
my-
why
God.
these niggas don't like Drake, bro? All I'm saying is
alright.
he can put an album
You can't
together
hate
and be
him.
better than most
And
niggas'
then
albums.
all y'all
You
niggas
can't.
will like it.
You can't. I do.
understand.
That is
hate
not
him.
true.
I do.
He's
Um,
that guy.
So
Consistently, whatever album
Wait,
he
wait.
puts out, I know for a fact I'm fucking with at least one song.
That's the
That
thing
shit
with Drake.
That's most
Nah.
artists though.
Views. Let's think
Nah, I
about views.
can't
There's
say
some
that.
things on
I
there.
respect Drake.
Like what?
Because no matter what take,
Grammys, Child Play.
One Dance.
okay, fine.
One day.
That's
Control.
One dance.
Controller was on the
Control.
charts.
My nigga, come
Feel
on.
no
Let's not talk about songs that came out way before
Plus,
the
he
album
deserves
dropped.
Rihanna
Way
at the
before the
time,
album.
right?
One Dance came out way before the album dropped.
One
Alright, who
Dance-
cares? I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not.
next
Yeah, I'm not
subject.
sure.
What's wrong with
Subject.
Summer's over interlude?
Word. Next subject.
Next.
What
Cardi
happened to
B
Summer's
named
Over?
the baby Culture. Do we
That's-
care?
you know,
Each their own.
And it's culture with a K,
son,
not culture with a
you
C.
know they had a
I never
discussion
did.
if it's a B or a K for a fact. And I wish I was there. I wish I was there for that.
Soup.
My whole thing is
I
they
would
were
love
so adamant on the fact of naming the kid with a K. I guess because of either Offset's names being with a K or the fact that Cardi is quote blood unquote, but her name is Cardi with a C. So like, who cares?
But Cardi.
But Cardi though, that's where her name comes from.
Where did we? It don't matter where it came from. She's not called Bacardi B.
Why did
She's
you
not
name
called
that
Cardi
child
B.
culture?
She called Cardi.
She
Well,
calls
she
herself
does
Cardi.
call
She
She
just said
does.
Barty.
She calls herself
She
Cardi.
said Bartier Cardi in the song.
Why do celebrities have the wildest
And your
names
bitch
for
want
their
to party with Cardi.
children? Like Dime from Love and Hip Hop
Yeah.
named her child Blessing. Like, okay.
Blessing is not a
Blessing is
wild.
Wait, that's not a
That's
wild
nice.
name.
That's a
No,
very
but
common,
Ngozi.
very common African
In
name.
Africa, they name everybody's name is Blessing.
I didn't
My
know
name
that.
is Blessing.
Blessing.
I
They
have
say
a-
Blessing because they don't want
And my name
to
is
name
culture with a K.
I have a friend named
I'm
Blessing.
If my name is North and my last name is West, I'm gonna be pissed.
That's hard. Northwest is
Well, to
hard.
be honest, because she could go by Nori. I like
What
that.
What about Chicago
Why did they
West?
name her
That's cute. I'm gonna
Nori?
be shy.
Chicago West would
Shy
be trash.
West.
Touche.
Shy
But
West.
I'm gonna be mad about
Shy
Chicago.
would be cool.
Santi.
But I would call her Chi every day.
You know what gets me so
This
mad
is
though?
nerves.
Where is Brooklyn Carter?
She. Is
Yeah, he lied.
Chicago
Jay-Z
a boy
lied.
Didn't
or a
Jay-Z
girl?
say he's gonna name his daughter Brooklyn Carter?
His
Where
son.
is Brooklyn?
His
Wait,
son.
is Chicago
Is
West
he
a
named
boy or a
Brooklyn?
girl?
His name is Sir.
Where is
Really?
Brooklyn?
His name
Yeah,
is Sir.
they say it's a boy.
Like the artist.
Say it.
Yeah, he lied.
Yeah,
That shit pisses me off.
Yeah, he lied. Jay-Z lied.
Blue
Jay-Z
Ivy.
definitely lied.
So,
Ivy.
so no, we don't care about culture.
Culture, alright,
So we move on.
I mean, congratulations on the
Yeah,
having a
we're-
child.
Congratulations on the baby
A healthy
shower.
baby.
A healthy baby.
I feel like she
Nicki
was
Minaj
sued
did not send her gift
forever.
basket.
Alright, so-
for $5,000.
Cardi is Offset's like fourth baby mama.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah, he got 4
something
kids.
like that.
But his
Yeah,
first
yeah.
wife, nigga, it don't matter.
It's not his wife.
Okay,
They're not married yet.
okay.
Oh no, they
Talk
are
the
married.
shit, baby.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got married in secret like 6 months ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
never
got married in
mind.
September.
No, never
Okay,
mind.
but I kind of support that though.
Okay, so
Yeah,
next
we don't
next
need to
thing, I mean, LeBron to the Lakers.
Bron
It's
Bron.
a good move.
I
You
support it.
support it?
Bron. Zero chips.
As a Laker fan, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of conflicted
Getting swept
because
by
now
the
we'll
Warriors.
be actually winning. But niggas, I have LeBron on my team, and I'm not a LeBron fan.
So how do you feel about everybody saying about Kobe joining the team?
That was
Kobe coming back?
Yeah.
Not with that.
Why would he do that? Why would it be? Why would this
Michael
uncle
Jordan
come
did.
back and
to
play?
sabotage LeBron.
Michael Jordan did it.
To sabotage him?
And how well did I go for him? He was playing on the Wizards.
He
No.
gave niggas a 50 clip though.
Niggas still watch.
My nigga, they
Still bought
respected him,
tickets.
bro. That is very true. That is very true. They did buy tickets, and I mean, it's a
Bought
game. You're
tickets,
supposed to buy
niggas
bought
a
tickets.
tickets, bought jerseys, bought all that shit.
Where I want to go to another basketball game, but let's switch the subject. I support LeBron being in the Lakers. Do you not?
Like I said, I'm conflicted because
What are you conflicted about?
Doesn't
I'm not
West-
a LeBron fan, but we
Doesn't
gonna
West-
win. I'm a Laker fan.
Nobody.
Doesn't
I'm a
he
fan of
have
Kobe.
less of a contract
Oh, yeah.
than what's his face?
Who? Chris
Steph
Paul?
Chris Paul.
Yeah. Chris Paul's getting like 200 mil or
Yeah,
some
he's
shit like
getting
that.
bread.
I don't
And
understand.
and
He deserves
LeBron
it.
is
He
getting
does.
158.
Wait.
That man
But-
has been putting
but-
in work
That
for
nigga's not even starting
15
his
years.
team.
He's one of the stars.
Is he?
He's
sure?
He's not the
Chris
star.
Paul was the best point guard in the league for 10 years. He deserves whatever bread comes
But
to
he
him.
is not the
Talking
star of
shit.
his team.
Who is?
But he's been
James
getting.
Harden, the beard.
He's been the
The one that they
star
have a
point guard in the
statue
league
of.
for 10 years.
He's probably the second.
Okay, but
He's probably a shadow.
he already has a
10
big
years.
contract.
I feel that.
No matter
Well,
what,
James
he
Harden.
deserves
But they
every
don't.
bag.
It's just not in the.
They just pay him for the pass.
No.
What the fuck?
I think James Harden has like a 200 and something million
And
contract
that's
as well.
fine. And that's fine.
So-
he's the.
He kind of
He's
deserves.
that-
No,
But
Chris
Team
Paul deserves
guy.
Chris Paul.
bag.
The reason why LeBron's contract is so low is because LeBron doesn't make money from the league. He makes
That's
money.
not
That's not why.
The Nike checks looking
He makes
right.
He makes money from Nike. He
The
makes
Nike
money from
checks
Sprint.
looking
Like
right.
65%
For life.
Sprite.
He's set for life.
His
so rich.
65% of his earnings come from like his endorsements.
All I know is that he's
It was
rich.
more than 65.
He's on
That's
track
crazy.
to be
That's so
a billionaire.
That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
All I know is that he's rich.
Yeah, no,
Wait,
for sure.
speaking of billionaires, isn't Kylie Jenner actually a billionaire?
She took her fillers out.
Bro, I did not put that in the itinerary because I did not want to speak about that girl.
She's an actually.
Kylie
Okay,
Jenner.
and LeBron is
Go
it.
back to
She's not a
LeBron.
billionaire. She's like a $900
She's
million.
almost a billionaire.
That's
And
Not
LeBron
$100 million.
is-
Let's get it right.
I'm very much
LeBron
not a
James
billionaire.
is not a billionaire.
LeBron
She
James is a
is.
billionaire.
Oh, alright,
He
so
should
I'm
be a
gonna get
billionaire
so
after this
mad.
contract.
I was gonna get so
He signed the
mad.
first
No,
$1
he
billion.
is. He's on track to be a billionaire after
On
this
track.
contract.
This
He
is
signed the
years.
first $1 billion Nike contract.
Oh, alright.
Yeah,
Nah, I
no.
was gonna get
It's
so
funny
mad.
as hell. Oh,
I was gonna be
I-
so pissed. Like,
So-
I was gonna throw the microphone.
So if the
to somebody.
viewers, if the listeners are not, if the listeners don't understand what we're talking about, we're saying that Carlee Jenner is on Forbes
What?
list. Carlee,
You did that on purpose.
I'm mad.
I love it. Keep
No.
it on.
was it
No,
Kylie?
Her
I
name is
love the
Kylie.
shade.
Kylie,
not Carly.
Kylie Jennifer is on the Forbes list,
Richer than all of them.
saying that she's a self-made,
Self-made.
a billionaire. I'm like,
Travis Scott needs to retire.
yo, and I'm gonna have to shame Travis Scott. Shame Travis Scott. Putting some bullshit talking about I'm proud of you, baby. You're not
What a
proud of her,
girl.
bro. He's not proud of her.
He's sick as hell.
No, he happy as fuck that he don't gotta put out
Bruh.
another classic, another album.
Give us another Birds in the Trash.
First of all,
Astroworld never coming. I'm letting y'all niggas know.
First of all, his next project, if it's not like Days Before Rodeo, I'm not listening to it.
Astroworld is never coming.
It is gonna
I'm
come.
telling y'all niggas, that shit's never coming.
I think if it's not though, it's because of Kanye. Because he's still signed under Good Music.
He's not signed. He's not in the good music.
I thought he was under Good
Nah,
Music.
he's
Are
in,
you
Travis
sure?
Scott.
You
He's
sure?
at Epic.
Are you sure?
Breaking news.
Yeah.
Rolling Papers 2 has dropped. I will catch y'all
Yeah.
later.
Okay,
cannot-
so
Yeah.
stay right here.
I'm good on that.
Waiting for me.
Thank you. So am I.
Oh, it's too
Co-sign
bad.
like shit.
Not that I'm good on it.
The
I'm just
percentage
not.
of
I'm
good
not in
tracks
a rush.
looks
I'm
like
I'm
not
not.
interested. I'm not in a rush
To see what.
to go listen to. I already know Wiz is gonna be cool.
My middle school stand
It's
is
cool.
going
Like
after.
that's like middle school,
You
high
had no
school and
hair,
shit
you
like
had nothing
that.
to die. Except
Black
for
and
your
yellow. That was
He
cool.
didn't have his hair dyed in middle school. He had a Caesar in middle school.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying, for
Stop-
what I know
stop saying
Wiz for, you have nothing to die.
Stop
That's
saying
weird.
Okay, so I guess Nicki Minaj is on pills.
Next.
She's definitely.
So that song
No,
Pills
we
and
need to talk
Potions really
about-
comes
Yeah,
full
man.
circle, right?
No, we need to talk about Nicki Minaj.
This nigga been working on that all week.
Facts.
Yeah,
We need
like,
to talk about Nicki Minaj.
he
'Cause
probably
Nicki Minaj
will.
said something that rubbed me the wrong way.
What did she
What she
say?
said.
What she said about her?
Wait, last
Nah, because she's been getting into a lot of like fights with like random followers,
randoms.
like random people
Really?
that like just random
on
people.
IG and Twitter and shit.
I
Right.
heard
So
it.
like some Twitter follower like called her out on something that she said in like one of like her new songs or whatever, and was saying, you know, selling sex, blah blah blah, this that and before.
No.
And Nicki Minaj was saying no, it's a difference between when you sell your body and you know you do all this kind of stuff because you want to garner sex out of yourself versus what I do, which is like I have sex appeal and I blah blah blah. But she be saying all this wild shit and all this kind of stuff, and I'm just like, girl, you're in the music industry. I know you know at least one person that has sold themselves or has done something in order to make money from a nigga by fucking them. Like, I don't understand. I have no problem with sex work. Like, if that's what you do, that's what you do. Like, you make your money. Like,
sex work. Clock in, clock out. There you go.
like if that's what
Wow, I
you
didn't even expect this.
do, if that's what you do, like that's what you do.
I was-
But like, don't shame niggas for it. And Nicki Minaj is like the last person on
Nah,
the
yo,
street.
man,
I am
she-
so
to
happy
say
her reign
anything.
is coming to
My
an
dad
end.
hates her, but
Alright, so if Nicki Minaj's next album is trash, is it quiet
it's
for
not
her?
gonna be nasty.
Yes,
It's not
and
gonna
Yes,
be
it's
quiet?
been quiet for her.
Yo,
waiting
it's
for
been
it.
honestly, man. I have been waiting for it to be quiet for Nicki Minaj.
She had a good run.
Let's do
7 years.
please.
That really
Slow.
sucks.
People-
I have one question. Why do you hate black women?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Like,
a reach, bro. That's a reach.
That's
Yo,
great.
oh,
There are far
Shut-
too many
That's
women
a
out
reach.
there in this rap game
that's
that
better, but wait.
Name- are y'all
name
niggas
15.
Are y'all niggas giving them
Rico.
attention?
No.
Rico Suave is a
Rico
rapper.
Nasty.
Rico
Rico
Nasty.
Rico
Meg
Strong.
Thee Stallion, City
She makes
Girls.
you wanna
Are you?
stop.
what's that? Oh, she's bad. I forgot her name.
Stallion.
Who?
Megan-
Dash Doll?
Stephon Don?
Dash Doll?
Well, I don't
Cash
Cash
Doll.
Doll.
She's
Her body
Who's
is
Cash?
built like a bean.
oh.
She the one that got the bun.
Big body bins.
She looks good as
Yeah, she the one that sounds so good with Big Sean.
That's the only song I know her
Oh,
from.
word? She
But
did.
she still got it.
She look good, and she can rap.
She has a good rap.
Drizzy's good too. She can rap.
Drizzy's great.
Rhapsody
Breezy.
can rap, but she ain't got
Rhapsody
sex
better
appeal.
than Nicki
Rhapsody-
too.
She is
But
no
she's
sex
not.
But if she
I
wanted
can't
sex
compare
appeal,
Rhapsody
no
to these.
No, but he said name 15. There's mad rappers that are out here.
Rhapsody.
Just some have sex
Listen,
appeal,
that's
some
top
don't.
10 favorite rappers of all
And it's
time.
absolutely
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just
Say
being
Rhapsody.
annoyed. I'm just being
Rhapsody.
annoyed. Rhapsody's in my top 10 favorite rappers of all time.
Nice.
Yeah, she's
Rhapsody's like
She's tough.
She is.
Honestly,
Fuck,
didn't
man.
Lil Kim Loki have to like kind of build sex appeal at first?
She
I
looks,
remember
she
Biggie
doesn't
was
even
kind of,
look the same. So that shit crazy.
Nah,
no, but at
so-
first her flow was so hard that Biggie had to tell her like, "Yo, you a female, you should kind of like."
soften
Nah,
that
Biggie
shit
was
up.
Exactly,
fucking her,
because
so.
at first when she
Biggie
came
was
out, she
hitting
was
her.
rough as shit with the
That's because
bars.
Biggie was fucking her. That's why.
Biggie was hitting her too. And making her feel like shit. So anyway.
Jesus Christ.
But there's like
Back to
there's
Nicki
like-
Minaj. So
What are we talking about her for? Still.
because that was a subject we wrong because she was
I'm
out
just
here
saying, we
off
talking
pill
about,
slut shaming. You feel me? Like
She's
where's
on
Amber
drugs,
Rose
right?
and all this?
she's on drugs, right?
Amber Rose is the main
Definitely
person that
on drugs.
niggas was
We saying she's
shaming
on
for
drugs.
making
Hey, yo,
a sex
hey,
bomb.
yo.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
yo, hey, yo,
Why
hey,
is
yo.
she out here?
If I see
defending
another video
this?
of that ugly motherfucker that looked like a robot,
Who?
you know how like on the cartoons or
We're not talking
whatever.
about Amber Rose.
No, nigga.
Who
You know on,
talking about?
can I get there first? Damn, nigga.
Hurry up.
Look at that. But not like it's a dude, some black nigga. He's like talking to people like at the slut walk or whatever, and he looked like if like at the cartoons or whatever when they take the mask off like the guy that's a robot and his face and got the like
Where's
the
he
brain and
going?
shit. It's this niggas on Twitter. He's asking people, "Why are you a slut? Why do you think you're a slut?"
Oh,
Is your-
yeah.
is your- if I see that nigga's face one more time, stop answering his questions. Walk away from that nigga, bro.
Now he's
Please.
sarcastic.
I don't
just
care.
walk away
Walk
from
away
him.
from that nigga.
Yeah, why would you?
And-
Stranger danger.
And the women, and that nigga knows the right women to ask.
Kill his ass.
That nigga, no, she didn't. She sounded very foolish. That nigga knows the right people to ask. That girl was like, she was like,
You know what I'm
everybody's a
talking
slut. Yes, everybody's a slut. She said, so your mom's a slut. She said, no. So everything you're saying is just
But she has some
refuted.
points.
Yeah, but that one point
was
destroyed
not the
everything.
one.
It destroyed
Because
everything.
she said
was
everyone's
saying.
a slut.
Everyone is a
Then
But
he
slut.
it's
asked
better
her
than
if her
coming
mom
up
Your
to
mom's a
niggas
slut, so
coming-
now she's not
But
a
it's
slut.
better than a nigga coming up to a woman asking her why she a slut. What the fuck is that? On
But
camera?
but she
Why you
okay.
asking niggas
She
if
was
they
being
a slut on the
she
street?
was being
What?
stupid though because she
Come
was
on
like
now.
he was like, oh, so why you a slut? Then she said, oh, I'm a virgin, and I was like, no, you're not. I mean, I don't know her, but I don't think she's a virgin.
Hey, yo.
Ain't no female calling themselves a slut talking about I'm a virgin.
Say what you gotta say.
But
Say what you gotta say.
speaking of Twitter,
Say what
actually.
you gotta say. I'm
I'm
trying
on
to
it
get
right now.
Speaking of Twitter, actually.
Yes.
So I saw this conversation on Twitter between this female and this male, and the first thing the female sent the male after he said, "Hey, this is Sean," she sent him a nude.
Who are you talking about?
This shit was on Twitter,
That
some
shit was
random
very
shit.
funny.
So he says, "Hey, this is Sean." She said, "Hey, boo, you
Why
can
you
use this."
sound like a girl? He said that.
I'm getting a cat.
Yeah, it's a guy and a girl.
It's a
Okay.
guy and a guy.
Hey,
A guy and a
yo.
guy. I'm not trying to be in that
You don't gotta
conversation.
do all of that.
Anyway, so he's like, he said, "Hey, this Sean." She said, "Hey, boo,
Oh,
you can use this pic as a contact for me. Brittany, kiss emoji." It's a picture of her vagina for the viewers that can't see at home.
she has a nice body.
Yes, she does.
She
Her
do.
body is pretty nice.
Really
Yeah,
nice.
man. She has
Um,
one of them pregnancy things.
Oh, the joints, right? The little
Yeah.
line up top.
What?
Nah, I mean that's
C-section?
that
no,
is-
it's just when
you
become
get pregnant, you get a
Oh,
line.
the line.
So
It
she
can
been
happen
pregnant.
naturally.
I
But
thought it was a C-section.
Anyway,
That's-
so he
that's
said-
not natural, though.
he said, "Hold up, did you mean to send this to me?" She said, "Duh, silly.
That's how she said it, right?
Duh, silly.
Silly.
You like it?"
Separate word.
He said, "Nigga, hell yeah, I like that shit. Nigga, come through." She said, hold your horses.
You are
Okay,
full of
John.
life tonight. You're really full of life.
Hold your horses. We just met. You're not coming over my
Oh, I
house.
seen that shit.
I'm definitely not an easy fuck.
Can you stop being over exaggerated? Read the fucking message.
Well, damn. I thought you was trying to throw a nigga a hit with the pig. Because, you know, that's how niggas be saying it when they
I read it the same way.
Nigga, he said, SMH, you niggas is something else. Look, if you want to fuck me, just say it. But best believe you're going to pay for this pussy. How much you got for me? My nigga said, this is the funniest part. My nigga said, yo, I got $5 gram of mid and a bottle.
And he was
She
dead
said
ass.
to lose my number.
He was dead ass. No, he was dead ass though.
He was dead
Because
ass.
that's all he had on.
Niggas really do be having that $5.
Yo, I
Probably
got
not
the...
dry.
He probably-
Look, baby girl, I got 10 in the mid if you need it.
Probably not dry.
And I got
Listen.
Rolly too.
And I got Rolly.
Women are scandalous.
I got $5 worth of mid.
That's it.
That shit just had me fucking dying.
You got a camper in your back?
Oh my god.
I'm just saying.
I mean, shorty, like,
$5 on the bid.
I mean, I'm not one to, like,
Judge.
judge.
What?
But, like,
What?
why would you, like, what your face look like, sweetie? Like, it's either your face look real type crazy or, like,
Which is usually the case.
Well, I would assume
Talk
that her
that shit,
face
alright.
didn't look that bad
Okay.
because
Sometimes.
he was down to hit.
but you know that they be having that meme where it's like, this is why niggas have baby mamas, because the body look nice and then
But
the
the
face
face
look
be-
like Steve Harvey.
Wah.
But
Or she didn't want to show her face. Maybe. No.
what was
Look.
but why was
Of
she
her setting up
naked? Like,
picture
Nigga
like
said
that.
That's my
Yeah.
question to y'all. Yo, you guys are the females. What was the point of her sending a nude to my man's if she wasn't if
That was probably-
if she's not an easy fuck?
That was
because she
probably
had a
his-
premium Snapchat.
Well, I'm saying upon first
Baggy as
texting
fuck.
each other, like
That's probably one of his.
He
main
already had the
John's
number.
Best friends trying to set him up.
All right, no, but I want you guys to answer this question for me.
She
though.
probably was trying to.
What's
sell
the
it.
point of her sending him a nude if she's not an easy
She was
fuck?
trying to get money from him.
She was trying to get money because there was
For
no
the
point.
picture.
But there was no point in her mentioning cost because she mentioned cost at the end.
My nigga
Yeah.
offered $5. She said lose my number. How much does she want?
No, but she initiated.
Hello?
She
$5
initiated.
look, I'm
She
not
initiated the
It wasn't even
conversation
cash.
about cost.
Like it was a.
Huh?
I'm
Like,
not
that's
gonna
barely
hold
Matt,
even
let me ask you
exchange.
something.
Hold on. Go
When I
ahead.
have
What
a
if somebody hit
premium
you up?
Snapchat,
Do DMs.
Uh-huh.
And her body looked crazy, right?
Word.
Crazy.
Facts.
And you knew her, right?
Hey,
Or if you didn't know her, whatever.
that's not good.
Okay. So she was like, how much you want for this picture? How much you want to give her?
For a picture,
Yeah.
I'm giving her nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing
but she already
dollars
sent
and
it.
nothing cents. Because she sent me the picture. My thing is, she sent the
already sent
picture
it.
and then had the gall. The audacity.
The unmitigated.
The unmitigated gall to say that she's not an easy
John,
fuck.
because I swear to
It's
God.
like, nigga, what? Is it opposite day?
She probably
Like, what the fuck is going on?
She just wanted the money. Matt.
You hit facts. You hit, no, wait. No,
She
he
went
hit
to the
him up.
yellow pages to
But-
find
No,
me.
but like with the pic, she
sent the pic.
Yeah,
Then-
she had all,
what-
she had
you know
all
what?
choice of what.
Shout out to, I gotta say a big shout out to my nigga Sean. Because after he got the pic, he then
I didn't
questioned.
even know his name.
He said his
no,
name
no,
was
no,
Sean.
no. He
But
did.
after,
Did you need to send this to me?
nigga, after
He covered his bases.
covered his
I'ma give him
bases,
that.
he
I'ma
asked her,
give him
yo, is this for me? Because you're not about to receive a package that ain't
that. I would've
yours.
sent you by
He said,
accident.
this is mine.
That'll land you in jail.
Did
Facts.
he really?
This is mine.
Yeah, he
Like
said,
real
did
jail.
you
He
mean
said,
to
did you mean this? He
Not
said, whoa.
fake
Wow,
jail.
And then
smart.
she
Not
said-
Monopoly jail.
I Twitter jail.
Then she asked him, do you
Wait,
like
wait,
it?
pause. Please.
Then
let
she
me-
asked him, do you like it? And then he said, yes, I'm trying to fuck. She talking about I'm not an easy
whoa.
fuck.
She said, whoa, whoa,
Whoa, whoa. She said, whoa, whoa,
Wait
whoa.
a minute there, pal.
Hold your horses, buddy. Like, nigga, what?
Buddy.
My whole thing is, if he just said yes, then where would the conversation have gone? Would she have been more open to fuck?
If she said yes,
If he just said yes and wasn't so like insistent on wanting to fuck.
well, no,
Like
I
when she was like, "Do you like it?" and he just said yes, would she be more insistent to fuck? Like, cause like at that point, what was the purpose of sending that?
but she even said that she's down to fuck for money, so we know that she's a prostitute
She's a premium Snapchat.
or a premium. I'm sorry, let me not use the word
She's
prostitute.
brazen.
She's a Snapchat.
Bang, bro.
What's a good word? A Snapchat honey.
Premium
Snapchat.
Honey.
She has the IG, honey. She is
Honey.
Snapchat honey. She's a Snapchat honey,
New term of the day.
right?
Snapchat.
So if she's a
Write that
Snapchat
down.
honey, and that nigga offered her $5 worth of mid, bitch, you better take it.
I wonder how much would she have accepted, and then when she accepted the cash,
That's real
what would she
shit.
have done?
She would have fucked that nigga
Nah, she
and got
wouldn't.
that money and then clocked the fuck out.
$5 in a what?
Now,
Yeah,
speaking,
nigga with the
speaking
mid.
of niggas
Not
that
$5 and the
You
blunt.
think
It wasn't
you
$5
think her body
and
is
the
worth
blunt.
It wasn't
even a blunt
$5
yet.
a gram?
It was $5. It was $5 worth of mid, so that's half.
So you think her body
Blunt.
is worth that?
And half a blunt and a bottle of some Capriccio wine.
right? He didn't take what the bottle was.
First of all,
It could have been some Wells
Wait,
vodka.
pause. Capriccio is fucking trash. They got us, bro. That shit
Yeah,
is trash.
Capriccio's
They
overrated.
gave her a bottle of Corona. Smirnoff Ice.
Right.
Fuck me.
That shit was hyped.
That shit
It could have been a bottle of water.
That shit was a Capri Sun. Fool all that
Ice.
nigga.
Mac, you lit tonight.
Yo,
The most lit
he
stuff.
said, take
Oh
this
my
bottle of
Like-
Mike's Hard Lemonade and fuck me.
Mike's sort of hard.
$5
Mike-
Somewhat hard
Ain't nobody
lemonade.
fucking
Low
with
calorie.
that.
That's all good.
Oh my god.
Oh, man.
Anyway.
All right, so I think we got time for like one more
Nah,
topic.
but speaking
So,
of people
I
that be
believe
fucking for money, let's talk
Kim
about that.
Kardashian?
One of them.
Oh, the twins.
The Claremont twins.
Hey.
Now,
But that's
All right, we
what
go-
she
we go-
did was a criminal act. That
But-
wasn't just fucking for money.
They're
But,
trying to give her 37
but,
years.
These dumbass bitches.
Yes.
Shout out to the scammers, man.
Karma.
Shit.
that's what I'm saying. 'Cause you know what? Let's run the scenario and then we'll run our opinion.
17.
So apparently, one of the Claremont twins, if you don't know who the Claremont twins is, they started on the Bad Girls Club, and then they were in Yeezy season pictures and all that kind of shit.
Oh, my
And
sis.
Now,
Oh,
And they-
She's our age.
That's your
they
sister.
That's
like
really my
dyed
sis.
their
That
dogs,
Abby.
and they dyed their
Abby.
dogs and like all that kind of shit. So one of the Claremont twins apparently went on what they call a prostitution date. I didn't know
Escort.
they were dates, escorts. So then she
Yo,
met
you
up with the
females
guy.
have words for everything.
No, that's what she
I
was.
swear to God.
She was a
Escort.
$400 escort. She was charging $400
She was
by
like,
the hour.
oh, like let's meet up. Blah, blah,
Why do you
blah,
think she
blah.
got so much money?
But we're gonna meet up for the
Wasn't
price
it
that I
bad?
asked for, which was $400. And he was like, all right, cool, come over. Like I'm at this spot. She's like, all right, I'll see you there. Yada yada yada. Conversation ended because that's what's documented. But then all of a sudden, the next day, the nigga ends up dead because he overdosed on some sort of drug.
Said it was
and
cocaine.
Cocaine, whatever.
Wait, the day after they met up? Well, I didn't know all
He
about
passed
this.
First of
away
all,
the
this
next
happened
day,
months ago too,
apparently.
like in January or some
He
shit.
passed away the next day,
Like a couple
and
months
then apparently she
They
like
got her
took
at the
his
top
car.
of her game.
ago. Yep.
She took his car, paid her rent, paid
17,000.
$17,000 in retail,
17,000.
something in travels and trips and all that kind of shit.
Oh, she
Over
wired
this
money.
dead- yeah, wired
She
Paid-
logged into
paid
his
her
account
rent,
and
right?
wired money from his account
to her account and did all this kind of shit, but the nigga's dead.
She got into his information.
All right. Let's
There's a lot of scamming going on.
let me
There's a
talk-
lot of
let me
cases
talk
of
to-
this shit.
let me talk to the scammers that are listening. 'Cause
Women and men.
women and
I
men.
know a lot of men scammers more than
Look,
women.
if you're gonna
I don't
scam,
want women's hair.
if you're gonna scam, let's scam smartly.
Smartly.
There's
smartly.
no smart way to scam.
There's a smart way to
You're gonna
scam.
get caught.
I saw
If you're gonna
If
if you're gonna
Eventually.
Trust me.
Venmo.
trust me, there's a smart way to scam.
Trust me.
If you're gonna transfer funds from one account to your account, if you're the scammer, don't do that. Because that's the easy way for this. Everything is on the internet. They will catch you. Don't be stupid.
I was just telling you this the other day.
If you're gonna take money and then go on trips At least go to the ATM and take the money and then pay for the trips in cash.
No, that's not because there's cameras
for
on
her
that shit.
bills. She paid
No,
for her
cash
rent.
you
She
can't
paid for
trace.
You
vacation.
can't trace
She's
that
like
cash
paying
shit.
her
Trace
rent.
cash.
She
You can't trace cash.
Look,
You
all
know they
I'm-
was dumb on the bag.
all
You
I'm
can
gonna say
trace
is-
transactions. You can't trace.
All I'm
rent.
gonna say
Exactly.
is 419 is just a game.
Mhm.
I am the winner, you are the loser.
Uh-huh.
Nigga, you feel me? Like, and another thing that I found hilarious, I was watching the John like walk out through the press or whatever with her twin sister. Shorty was covering her face. I'm like, fam,
Bro, you're right next to your
I
twin.
see you right
Right
there.
Nah,
that was the best part.
Nigga, that's you.
You're right next to your twin.
That is
Yo,
you.
no, that shit was
In my
crazy.
view, my nigga, I see
Are we
you.
saying her sister fucked up for not covering her face?
Yes.
No.
Yeah, she
Not
fake.
gonna-
She fake.
Her sister
She's
fake.
protecting
She's not
her.
Her sister fake.
Her sister
I
fake.
know.
Now,
She
we
not
really
wrong.
know what you look
Not
like.
really, not really, because
Nah, that's
because
okay.
they're so packaged, she would have went down too somehow.
Hello.
The sister is fake for not covering up her face
She
for those
well,
paparazzi.
but the sister would have went down somehow if she was
Either
covering
way.
Sinead. They're so packaged.
Bruh, Shannon,
They're so
Shannon and
packaged.
Sinead.
If they got their plastic
Is that
surgery
They're not even
undone,
called by their
they
real
could
names. We
blend
wouldn't even
back
know
into
that there was a Sinead if niggas
Nah, I
didn't
knew.
know.
I
Hey,
mean,
yo.
no,
Hey,
y'all
yo.
don't watch Bad Girls Club, so y'all would never know.
Shannon Aid.
Alright.
but not if they got their plastic surgery undone, they
They
might
would
could
look
have
better.
blended into society.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nobody would have
'Cause
known.
they look scary
Nigga, how
as
fast
fuck.
do you think that niggas
They
can
look
recover from
scary,
surgery?
son.
K. Michelle did it.
She
Dr.
looked great.
Miami.
First of all, she was
Miami.
awesome.
Miami.
K.
Michelle
She
looked-
need she need her butt back.
Do
I'm
that
not
in
gonna
the
lie.
first
K. Michelle, right? Low key.
She don't need her butt back.
She
Why
doesn't.
she do that in the first place?
And Kylie looks good
She
without
don't
lips.
need her butt back.
To be
Bruh.
honest,
Kylie,
Really?
I can.
It's a big difference.
don't ever
Yeah,
feel
she
your
looks-
lips like
if I
collagen.
could get a good side by side, like before and after,
You should be
then
in
maybe.
this,
But
but
like,
How cool.
just
Kylie
looking at
and
Kylie
Lizzo.
after without the
She
feeling
looks
down, I'm
good.
like,
She looks
what
better.
changed?
Her lips. That's
Speaking of
about
people
it.
that got work done, Iggy Azalea. Y'all saw her new video? Cause I seen
I saw what was on Twitter.
I seen it, but I didn't see it with the sound.
Man, her ass is
Crazy.
stupid.
She can move that shit too.
That shit is stupid,
I
So
man.
know
y'all
Nicki Minaj
cool
jealous
with her
of her.
as like
Y'all
a
eat it?
face.
As long as she's throwing that ass on the screen, I don't.
Look,
Would you fuck her?
Probably.
cute mouse.
Iggy, yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
I was not going to.
Yeah, I would.
This.
I'm not going to hold you.
I don't know. I don't
He's
know.
lying.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Himself.
I
She's
really
a
don't know.
cute mouse.
You just was the main one saying, oh, she
That's
knows
a
to
good
move
way
it.
to
She
describe
does know
her.
how to move it. I mean, I'm
No,
like,
she-
she's white.
Yeah.
Look, that ass
She
is
looks
fat.
like a cute mouse.
She's white.
That's crazy.
That shit is scary, bro.
He was the main
Her
one
song
saying,
is okay. It's good for the strip club.
she knows
I don't know,
to
man.
move it.
I guess.
It's good for the strip club, but I thought she was
That's
on
I
top.
didn't listen.
You
I
gotta
didn't
keep
listen.
in mind too, like.
Um.
Thanks for muting the mic.
So, oh, since we're talking about jail, C
Lord,
Murder
we
is
almost-
going to jail.
No, he's
Ooh.
not.
No, he's getting out of jail.
Oh, he's getting out of jail.
I'm about to say he's already there. You gonna go double jail?
No, he's getting out of jail.
You know what you did last time.
You know that nigga. You getting triple life.
Who are you talking
Triple
about?
life.
C Murder is getting out of jail.
Who's C Murder?
You know that song?
Now-
Fuck the mother nigga. Cause I'm
Yeah,
not.
I'm
Who's
murder.
in jail?
For like
Bro, he's
a
been,
decade.
he has
Oh,
been,
and a half.
he's been down.
Apparently, all the people are like saying
He's
that
out
they
of
were
jail?
pressured.
He's about to get out.
Wait, first of all, R.I.P. to Joe Jackson. I forgot he
Oh,
passed away
shit.
recently.
Oh, are we saying RP to Joe Jackson though?
Yes, because
I'm a
we
bit
did.
conflicted. Isn't
Are we-
Would
are
it
we
be a
saying-
Michael Jackson if we
Isn't
didn't?
he? Wasn't he? Didn't he?
Would Michael Jackson be white if he
Would
did
Michael
it?
Jackson be
Look.
Michael Jackson without Joe
Look.
I'd
Jackson?
rather a black Michael
Michael
Jackson.
Would
Jackson
Janet
been
Jackson
alive,
be Joe
though.
Jackson?
Fam.
If Michael Jackson did not have no
Fam.
good
Alright,
life.
stop.
What are you
Stop.
saying? What you about to
Stop.
say?
Shut up.
What are you about
Stop.
to say? What are you about to say?
Nigga,
That's
stop.
a good question.
Nigga, that's his dad. If he's an abuser, nigga, my dad is.
Do you think
like,
that Joe
what?
Jackson is a good father?
He's not a great father.
We're not.
But who
I don't
dad
know
is
that
not
nigga.
great.
I don't know what.
Yeah.
Not
I
everybody
can't
has a
say
great
that.
dad, and not
Nah,
everybody
I
Do
can't
has.
y'all think that the Jackson 5, Janet Jackson and LaToya Jackson think that he was a good father?
I'm sure.
Based
probably
on
not.
production of
I'm sure
Probably
they.
not, but they
I'm-
wouldn't be great.
do y'all think that he was a good father?
I'm sure they.
It has nothing to do with that. At the end of the day, the talent is
Mid-concert,
executed.
she
Like-
busted out in tears.
I say yeah.
It's
I
a
think that
bittersweet
I think they
thing.
appreciate
I
everything
had
they
this
did for her.
Thank you.
I had this conversation my freshman year of
He has a
college,
point.
whether or not this nigga, whether or not we think that this nigga's a good father. Do I think that Joe Jackson's a good father? No.
So you don't
Do
think
I think that he was a productive father? Yes.
Yeah.
Or he
Yes.
was a good
Which
manager.
goes
yes.
back to
Do I
what you
He's a
said.
good manager.
Yeah, a good manager. Yes.
a good
the
manager.
father. Nah.
Beyonce probably feels
Again, I
way about her
wasn't
father.
I
Her
wasn't
father.
in their family. You know what I mean? I can't like.
Just say, yeah, you
Because
right.
He behind the scenes actually might have
Look,
been a
man.
good ass father. Like, you know,
That's-
Nigga, was
Nah,
Ike
fucked
Turner
up.
a good husband? You wasn't in their
Okay, but
relationship.
look at what Tina put out. You
You
gotta
were in
think
their
about
relationship.
the shadow.
I don't know, bro.
Who's
Yeah, because
behind the
that
fire?
is actually a good point that
You gotta
Survivor
think
is up.
about-
Because it's like, you feel
you
me?
gotta think about
Without Ike
Without
beating on Tina, I'm sure we wouldn't get Tina
Hello.
doing those
think about
items.
Mary J. Blige
So
and
because he
KC,
got, so
or
because
Nike
he got,
Pierce.
so because
Or
he got
Whitney
beat,
Houston
that makes
and
him
Bobby.
a good father.
Huh?
Because he got, so because Ike
No,
Turner
I'm not
beat-
saying-
No,
I'm
we're
not-
not justifying it. We just
I'm not
saying,
saying good husband. I'm not saying that he was. That's not what I'm saying.
We're not
I'm just
saying
saying
that.
without him, we
it
don't
would
get
not
hurt.
be the
But
great.
that doesn't mean that you're a good.
But we were just
husband.
saying
That's not what we're
R.I.P.
arguing.
That's not what
That's
I'm
what
arguing.
I'm saying.
No,
That's
no,
not what he's
no.
on.
That's not what I'm arguing. That's not what I'm just
If
saying.
you're not in their household, you can't say who's a good father,
Yeah.
who's a good mother. Who's
Father,
I don't agree.
husband,
I don't
yeah,
agree at all.
husband,
You think
I
that
can see
people, you
that.
think that people that get abused, are like abusers, are
What
good
did he?
fathers?
What did he do? What did he
No,
do?
we're
I don't
talking
know.
about
I'm
in
not.
general. You said that people who aren't in the
talking
household,
about-
you
you
can't
talking
tell
about
that
Jackson.
niggas aren't in good. But you can't tell if somebody's in the house if they're a good father.
You go based off of speculation
Abusers
of
are
a big
good fathers.
family.
You're okay.
Joe
That,
Jackson
that
has
was
a big
loosely.
I don't
That
have
was
to be
loosely
in
He
the
was
house.
talking
worded.
about the.
I'm just talking about Joe Jackson. I'm not talking
Yeah, we
about
don't know.
that nigga that be raping his
We
kids
don't
and
know
family.
everything.
I'm talking
we
about Joe
also
Jackson.
don't know if that nigga abused the kids too.
That's what we don't know.
We don't know if
That's
Michael
what we don't
Jackson.
know. So we can't also
That's
say
what all
that we
the
can't
kids,
say
like,
That's
that
the
your
point.
father
We
is
don't
never
know. So
know.
we don't know.
We
We don't know
don't
if he was
know.
good. We
At
don't
that
know
point,
if
I'm
he was
saying
bad.
he's not a good father.
Because
All
you
right.
think he beat them.
At the end of the day,
Yeah,
Joe Jackson
Do you have
is
proof?
is
I'm asking. Do you
deceased.
actually like you said that article? and saying he did?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
we're
just-
He's
R.I.P.
a basketball
If-
friend, all the great work
Nigga,
that
my
he
dad
got.
beat me, bro.
In fact,
Okay,
R.I.P.
But
Joe
just to
Jackson.
figure yourself out.
R.I.P. Like at the end of the day, he was a human. He made great kids with great talent.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
And that's it.
I'd have to,
We wouldn't
I'd have to
have
read
Michael
more
Jackson
on
or
this, 'cause
Janet.
Next.
Joe.
Next.
Yeah,
like
next.
Ellen,
We didn't
nigga.
get any questions.
Tekashi 6ix9ine is going to jail.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Next.
who cares?
Okay.
The fuck? Oh, under
Um,
the
Was it for
fucking
rape
jail.
or
Azalea Banks versus Nicki Minaj.
When is there ever not a beef?
They've been beefing for a
What
while,
do y'all
right?
want to talk about?
I
That's
think-
a good. That's a good
I'm
question.
done.
What do y'all niggas want to talk
I'm done. I ain't got nothing else on the itinerary.
I feel like,
The World
We don't
Cup
have any
final coming up.
Shout out to
you feel me?
France in the second
matter of
half
fact,
of the team.
shout out to our guests. Do you have any questions for Ask Do Not Disturb? We about to start wrapping up soon.
Hold
We
on,
usually we get questions.
yeah.
about?
No,
No, they
we're
can
gonna
ask us questions.
we're
He about to
gonna
say, he goes at the end. He about to say something.
World Cup.
France.
Who's taking it? I mean, do you guys watch soccer?
France.
I wish I
France.
was. I didn't even see the BT.
France
Awards,
is
so.
taking it all, and I said
Shout out
that.
to Luke Mill. He had
And
the
I
best
said that
performance.
I
Croatia
would
was
be
gonna
watching
beat
the World
England.
Cup.
Who had the best performance?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Meanwhile,
Was it
hands down, had the best
BET
performance. I don't care.
Oh my
Her.
nigga, Meek Luther King Jr.
I heard her did definitely do her thing.
So wait, so France?
I said that Croatia was gonna beat England, and nobody believed me.
I didn't think Croatia was gonna beat England,
I did.
but I'm glad that they beat our
Honestly,
conquerors. Low
England,
key.
yeah, facts. First of all, those colonizers deserve.
Let's talk about
Facts.
Colombia though.
Huh? Who?
Let's talk about Colombia.
What about Colombia?
Well, how they got knocked
Them
out?
niggas lost.
Yeah, but wasn't it something like
The best player wasn't playing.
Yeah, the best.
I thought that was Croatia.
Yeah, no. Colombia's best player wasn't playing. He's been
Ahmed's.
injured
yeah?
since like the beginning of the tournament. I think.
Yeah,
And he got
they-
injured
before
in
the
the first
beginning.
and second
He
game.
was injured and he played like the first two
He
games. Was balling, and then they was like, then he just benched him.
That was a bad move.
Yeah,
They should have played him for that last game at
Yeah,
least.
bro. He
But you
died.
were talking about the African countries because I heard that like one of the fathers of one of the
Oh, yeah,
players
he
that
died,
came
yeah,
from,
in Nigeria.
yeah,
So-
right before the game,
Yeah, his dad got
What?
kidnapped.
like right
What?
before the game.
Really?
That
John Obi
Yeah.
McKell.
John Obi McKell, bro.
Really?
His dad got kidnapped like the day of or the
Are you
night
serious?
before
It was
the
the day
Argentina
of the
game.
game.
Did they get him?
The day of or the night
Did they
before.
find
Are
his
you
dad?
serious?
No, they haven't found his
I
dad
don't
since.
know if they found. I ain't
They're
hear
black.
no
Why
updates.
would they say?
what? They're not gonna
Jesus Christ.
I didn't hear no updates.
That's
Damn,
really
condolences and prayers to,
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the
well,
Obi
that's
McKell
really
family.
sad.
That's really fucking
Yeah.
sad.
Right?
Yeah, I got-
was literally
And the
game.
thing that gets me really mad about that is that he's literally playing for all of us, like our countries. He's not playing for Igbos. He's playing for
Yeah.
Nigeria.
And they would
And
do
they
some bullshit
that's
like
crazy.
that.
So, I don't know, bro.
These niggas, man.
It's Friday.
Where is it really Friday the 13th?
It's Friday the
Oh, shit.
I'm trying to get a tat today.
I was just
I
about
was
to say
thinking
that.
about
Me
that
too.
too. I just
$13 tats.
What?
But they gotta be small.
But they gotta be small though.
I was about to say that. I don't even think I trust someone giving $13 tax.
Nah, but it'll be small though. It won't be like, you know, No.
Not even
Where
this.
though?
And it's like, bro, honestly, they
Maybe
do some
the back
fucked
of
up
my
shit
ears.
though. Because they give you like a board where you can pick which tat you
And
want.
it's only at
And they be
certain
like,
spots.
half the tats be little dicks. because they don't want to give out a $13 tat.
I saw some pretty cool, like, I don't watch the show, but I saw some pretty cool Rick and Morty tats that were good.
Were they
You just
13?
watch
It's a good
Richard and
show.
Mortimer?
It's a good show.
watch
I
that
watched one episode.
It's really good.
I haven't
The
watched
I'm
It's
Mr.
funny
Reese,
as fuck.
look at me.
Wait, y'all haven't watched
You gotta be high.
Oh,
I
niggas
don't have
not
a
weed.
good
Niggas
high
got
enough
potheads.
IQ to watch
That
that.
shit's hilarious. Rick and Morty is funny as shit.
Very
I can't wait
Better
till season
than
4.
Bob's Burgers. I don't know why
Oh,
you
I heard
chill out,
Bob's
chill
Burger
out.
was good.
Bob's Burgers is fucking
funny.
hilarious,
Good.
yo.
So is The Office. Unpopular.
Yes, it
It's
is.
actually
The Office
Yes,
is
it
just
is.
Well, I heard
dry
they're
ass
bringing
food.
it back.
That's
Okay,
because
you got
The
it.
Office is
I
the
heard
kind
they're
of
bringing
show
it
where
back,
it doesn't.
but
They
not
better
They're
not
not.
you to
They're
lie.
not
I
everybody.
feel like it's one of those shows
But
that
you just
just
be
needs
like,
to stay
damn,
young.
you just know. You just know. With the Office.
Anyway, we're
Wait,
about
did we
to.
speak about Roseanne?
Fuck
Yeah,
that.
we
did.
I
We
thought we
did.
loved her after the
Thank-
other 2 episodes.
Thank
Okay,
you,
but
thank
did you
you,
guys
thank
watch
you.
the
Shut up.
preview for Tales from the Hood?
Nope.
too?
There's a Tales from the
Yo,
Hood, too.
Yo,
Wait,
somebody
there was-
take her mic, man.
Bro, I promise you, once this is done,
Get gully.
Hey, yo.
I'm gonna need you to keep this same energy off the mic.
Feel
Real
me.
for real.
All right, so
Oh,
we're gonna
shit.
wrap this up.
Oh,
Chochi and
Yes,
Carlee, you guys are our guests, so we're gonna have you guys each ask us one question, and we'll,
If you feel it.
if you guys feel like it, if you don't, fine.
She's gonna
It could be anything. It could be as like raw, unfiltered as you want it to be.
Yes, raw.
Nah,
Cut.
please respect me. I don't want my question to be.
What
I
was
want my
that?
question to be filtered, like
Uncut.
Brita.
We want uncut tonight.
Like Brita.
Are you okay with your food
I,
touching?
I like
Or are you
beef.
one of those people that don't like the food touching?
My food touching.
I don't
Yeah.
care. It's getting,
I'm cool with the mix.
I don't like.
I'm
my
down
food
with the
touching.
swirl.
I want it in my stomach.
I love the
Yeah,
joint
yeah,
mix.
yeah, you're-
Yeah, chins.
So,
I don't care what's touching. It's gonna get.
What's the questions? Who's asking the question first?
Get the fuck out of here.
Are you going back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth?
go ahead.
Just ask one
ask
question
any
each.
question.
Ain't no
Ask-
back and forth, back and
No,
forth.
ask any questions they want. Let them go.
One question each.
Let them go.
What's the next
Go
question?
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
I already asked my question.
What's the question?
Do,
She asked, do we like our
touching?
food
And
touching?
she
Yeah,
pointed
see,
it
I
at
gotta think
Matt
about
and not
shit.
no one else.
Depends
That's
on
a
what kind
bad
of food,
question.
honestly. But if it's soul food, it's gonna get eaten.
These are facts.
So I, yeah.
Cool with my food touching, man. I like the mix. Different flavors, baby.
Crazy. Wait, I wish y'all could see how bad look right now. He's been drinking all
Somebody
fucking
living
night.
downstairs, right?
Stop drinking wine.
I allowed to
Take
answer
his
now.
fucking cup.
I'm done.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
one question.
yeah.
I got one question. We was arguing about this off air earlier. Is Lil Wayne top 10?
Yes.
Ooh.
Undoubtedly.
And what?
Undoubtedly.
Yes.
Top 10 rappers?
Rappers, yes,
Yes,
top 10, definitely.
It's
Lil
a
Wayne
part
top
of the
10.
top 10, absolutely.
Wait, rappers or artists?
It's not the same thing.
It's not. Because
It's not
Travis
the same.
Scott is an artist, and he doesn't consider
Kanye
himself
West
a
is an
rapper.
artist.
Yeah.
For one
Kanye West is a better artist than
Okay,
he's a
you
rapper.
like that. Like,
You're bugging, but anyway.
Yes, he's a
So
better
top 10
artist.
rapper.
Now,
Now,
just got
yeah.
truck fit,
He's
and I
always
don't
been
know
good.
if
He
it's
was a
rock
great
fit
rapper back in the day.
now. Something
He top
for
five.
truck
Anyway.
fit, nobody does anymore.
Yo.
So
When I used to see niggas wearing truck fit, I would think they really was
What?
sucking some
Wearing
dick
what?
for some truck fit.
What's
That
Travis
shit
No, I
had
ain't
me
gonna-
crazy. You suck some dick for some
Hell
truck
no.
fit?
I don't even know what truck fit is. No. I don't know where to buy truck fit. First of all, what?
Yo, but I like to change. I want to change my answer because I said off air he's top 20. He's top 15.
I know you were gonna say that.
Dumb
I knew
shit.
you were gonna say
He's
that.
top
You were gonna
15.
say that. Shut up.
But like when I had him in my top 20, I had him like between
How you
15 to
track
20.
five?
Now I have him at like 11.
Anyway,
so he's top 10.
he's
Word.
top-
No, he's 11.
He's
No,
so
it's not top
active.
And who are the other 10?
I can't do 10 right now.
So he's top 10.
really
Crap,
might
he
be
crap.
10.
No, he's not 10.
That's 10.
He's not 10.
He might be 10.
He's not 10.
Who's top 5?
5?
Never mind. We don't
Come
No,
on.
talk
he can
that.
do 5.
We can do
Yeah, that's
5?
what I
He can
said.
do 5. No, him only.
5 is Jay-Z, Kendrick, Cole.
I'm just looking at
These are
everybody's
my
face
top-
right now.
No, Cole's not in my top 5.
You sound like
Everybody-
Jay-Z, Kendrick,
You got me
Nas,
hot.
Everybody has
DMX,
different tastes, but wow.
and Jadakiss.
That's really different.
I
That's
like the
different.
Jada thing.
Hey yo, can we wrap this episode up? Because this nigga just gave me a whole Gore-Tex list of rappers.
That
I don't
nigga
know.
said J. Cole.
What that mean?
I retracted
What
that
more
I
statement.
really like J. Cole.
What's your issue with Jada?
Yo, your eyes are
Like,
gonna real fall out of your
Three
face.
sentences. Three
But
sentences.
listen,
Yo, she don't like J. Cole, man. It's
What's the issue
cool.
with J. Cole? 3 sentences.
Florence Hills Drive put me to sleep.
That shit's trash.
The other album that he put after that put me to sleep. And I will never go to a J. Cole concert because I promise it'll put me to sleep.
Nah, you're bugging.
You're not falling asleep standing up.
I might.
You won't fall asleep standing up.
You don't know how easily I fall asleep.
Not standing up. I know that damn.
Okay, then I'll just sit on the floor.
You don't know.
I'm gonna sit on the floor.
Or I'll just leave.
J.
and go
Cole's
home and fall asleep
concert
on the
where
subway.
he recreated his house on stage.
You was there, the one
I
that
didn't
South
go.
Jersey.
See, acting like this
Because
is
HBO did
innovative.
a
Shit is South
special.
Jersey.
He recreated the house roof for like the
Yeah,
car park.
yeah,
That was
He acted
I
like
was
this
there.
is
I was there. That shit was
innovative,
tough.
right?
You went to his concert, you saw
Yeah,
him?
yeah.
That was dope.
The only
I went to
thing
his
Had
house.
on the roof.
The only thing
I went to his house when I was in
I
North
saw
Carolina.
you.
What?
I saw the
How
I went to
many?
his house.
Okay, there's
Oh
five.
yeah.
I'm
There's,
jealous.
okay.
jealous.
I see somebody
All right.
over there,
There's
too.
5 J. Cole fans in this room. How many of y'all went to $1 in a Dream? 3 of y'all.
Wait,
Three
there's
times.
5
Three
J.
of
Cole
y'all.
fans?
3 times.
1,
I wish-
Carlee,
Oh, wait,
Matt,
pause. I'm not a J. Cole
Tochi,
fan.
and
I
you
just
enjoy J. Cole.
I love
I
that.
just acknowledge that he has talent.
Would
but
you
I-
go to a J. Cole concert?
Yes. And I
Would you
was-
see him
Yes, you
at
would.
a like
I've
a
been to-
Because
headline?
I know I would.
Would you see him at a tour, or would you see him at
Told
his
you.
home
I've
tour?
done both, and
I would
keep
see
doing
him
both.
if he was
If
at
he
like
was
a Made
featured?
in America, but I'm
Okay.
not shelling out money to go purposely see him.
All right, we
on
gonna
tour.
go to the
I would
concert
see him.
that's
I would want to
coming
see
up
him.
in
Oh,
Philly.
word?
I really-
I will.
I really want to see KOD live, but
That'd be cool to see.
I would like to see
Yeah, I've been to
DMs
$1 in a
perform
Dream.
live.
That shit was terrible. I got rained on.
Oh, you was yes.
Would you
Sounds
go
like
back to
something
another one?
Hell yeah. For Cole? Hell yeah.
Bruh,
That
the
nigga's
last
tough.
one that he just had.
Would
I
you
was
pay?
in
Okay,
Europe.
would you pay regular?
I wouldn't pay
concert
regular. I
tickets
wouldn't pay
for a
regular for
J.
any.
Cole concert?
I wouldn't pay regular for anybody. I wouldn't pay regular for Jay-Z. Jay-Z's my favorite artist of all time. I would never pay
That's
Legendary.
I seen that
You're
nigga.
tripping.
500.
see,
Bro,
I
I'm not
wanna
paying
see
like
him.
close to
I mean,
200.
I think
concert
that's
is
500.
Actually, it's
But that's me though. Like going out, like I don't even like going to clubs, bro. I think
You
the
said
me.
500. That's
I think because if I'm gonna go see Jay-Z, I'm not seeing Jay-Z from the fucking nosebleeds, nigga. I'm gonna be next to him
But
on
Jay-Z
stage.
is
I will get
Jay-Z.
my tissues
What?
out because my
Exactly.
nose will be leaking.
So like
nigga.
yeah, so it's gonna be close to 500 or some shit. You know?
My
One of my
nose will
girls-
Have you
leak.
ever seen J. Cole live?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not J.
So
Cole,
bad.
Jay-Z live.
No, I haven't.
I think
Alright.
that's why, because I've seen Jay-Z
Where at?
live
Where at?
at
Made
Yankee
it?
Stadium.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't go. I'm just saying at this point
I
right
need
now,
to.
I'm not shelling out money to go see Jay-Z because
I need.
I would if
I
I'm
need
gonna
that.
see
I need
if I'm
that.
gonna go see Jay-Z, I gotta be
need
close
that.
up to him.
I need that.
I gotta be like
Check.
I gotta have a mic next to that
is
nigga.
trash this year.
I'm not.
I don't care about this. I just want that shit with Jay-Z.
You're lucky. What's that? Rihanna
Wait.
was there, right?
Not because Meek's gonna be performing.
His
Son,
album.
Jay-Z
Wait.
brought out Meek twice. Son.
His
I almost
project
had a
was-
heart attack. My
Wait,
nigga.
we didn't talk about first of all Meek Mill briefly. His project was great. No one listened to it.
I
What is it
listened to
called?
it multiple times.
Of
What is
course
it
you did.
called?
Legends of the Summer.
But wait, what would you rate it?
10 out of 10. Meek was my favorite artist.
That's a bad question to ask me.
10 out of 10.
I didn't know.
Give
it
that
was,
man a
I didn't know
Grammy.
what it was called.
Get that man a Grammy.
Alright, so
Summer
we
in
got-
the Sunset.
Stay woke.
That's ridiculous.
What's
Anyway,
the name of it?
on that note, we're gonna wrap it up. Tochi and Carlee, thank you guys so much for being guests on our
Thank you so
show.
much.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
I
having me.
appreciate, man. I'm part of greatness now, man.
Oh,
This is
thank
crazy.
you. That
That
was
was
really
nice.
nice. That was really nice.
It's really crazy.
Fucking ugly.
Yo, Matt,
This is the difference between
are you
a joke
sure
and
you
us,
didn't do
bro.
anything besides drinking wine?
Oh man, I had a couple edibles, man.
Thank you, Tochi, for saying that.
Thank you for being honest.
Anyway, guys, this is gonna wrap up season 2 of Do Not Disturb podcast. We got a lot of new stuff coming for you, like
Stay tuned.
crazy new stuff. Like
This
We're
end of
really
season
excited.
2?
We're really excited to debut all this.
We got a lot of new stuff coming for you.
The next
Pills and
episode is all
potions.
Meek Mill. We're going to play him
No,
top
we're
to
not.
bottom.
We're not listening to Tochi.
Yeah.
Wow, wow,
Is there any
wow,
announcements besides
Yeah, any
that?
guys, any announcements?
wow. Nah, I
Stay
got nothing
woke,
right
best
now.
songs 2018.
Oh, Chinstrumentals is out.
Oh, Chinstrumentals is out.
is out. We got some. We
What's
got
the
some
link?
more. We got some
Yeah,
more
what?
stuff
Link.
coming.
You wasn't gonna say anything?
Yeah, I mean, can I get the mic? But nah, Chinstrumentals is out now. You know what I'm saying? Volume none. If you haven't heard it, go hear it. If you haven't heard it, go beard it. Yeah, nah, we working on some more. I got some more beats that I'm gonna drop soon. Got some more work with East Coast World that's coming out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, stay wavy.
Mac, you got any announcements?
Nah, I'm dry.
Oh I got my
I'm
beat
dry
tape,
right now.
Bohemian Traps instrumental beat tape, 8 songs.
That shit is
July
fire.
22nd.
The one that you put on
released a
Twitter?
beat, Sex in the Beach.
Shit is fire.
So stay tuned for that.
I'm trying to have some sex on the beach of that
It might-
shit.
it might play after this episode.
I'm trying to download that shit right
Yeah,
now.
it might play after this episode. You never
Yeah.
know. And also, just stay tuned for a lot of new announcements coming up soon because you never know what you're going to see. Whether it's, stuff that you could visually see, stuff that you could see on other things. You never know.
Yes.
Just stay tuned for a lot of stuff coming up from Do Not Disturb and the people in it. But thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for rocking with us. We love all of y'all. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend because your friends can get with my friends and we can all be friends.
And
we
we
can
do
do
this
it
shit
every
every weekend.
We
You
do
know what I
everything.
mean? Is that alright?
It should be.
Is that alright with you?
It should be. Shit.
I
Anyway, this has been Do Not
Keep
Disturb,
banging.
y'all. And we are
We out.
out of here, y'all.
Bye, guys.
You're.
Thank